Trading futures in the night, so cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold. Daily bands rapping, stories untold. Riding with rockets through the AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings spinning on their cloud. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. The pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with their AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, tracking the charts. Midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
What's up, friends? Good morning. Welcome to the show. Friends, family, traders, you ready to do this today? Biggest and best live stream ever. 40K subs. I don't know if you yelled about that yesterday. We hit 40K subs probably over the weekend. We are there now, looking sexy as ever. On our way to 100K, and we can get that silver play button. I bet you we'll get there by the end of the year. At current pace, well, it depends. We get like 300 to 400 subs a day, give or take, something like that. And maybe at the beginning of next year, we'll get close. Woo, woo. All right, market moving around. Yesterday, close. All right. We should be back. All right, music's here, we're good. I'm here, you're here, we're all here. Woo! Internet went stupid for a minute. Nope, no clue what happened. Really no clue. Had to reboot everything, redo everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Reboot my computer, rebooted everything. Let's get logged into all my stuff here. Okay. What is all this we got going on here? All right. What's up, guys? Good morning. Okay, I gotta get loaded up and then I'll chat with y'all in just a second. Okay, there's those guys. There's you guys. Don't forget, while we're chilling, I'll tell you guys, FundedNext is doing its 40% off no DLL sale, the big one that we love with uncapped payouts. The only firm that does that. Yeah, I need a link in the description. Actually, let me make one really quick. I took some trade overnight. I'm already up like 4 grand. So we'll see if we can continue today. I'm really worried that today is going to be more selling, more whatever, more volatility. Since VIX is above triple B, we're going to wait. We're going to get dips. We're going to get highs to short from, dips to buy on. We're going to get all kind of fun stuff to play with today. You know it. All right, guys, hold on. Let me get everything loaded up here. Set that up, set that up, set this up. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God. Got so much stuff going on here. Okay. All right. I had 3 major prop meetings yesterday. It was crazy. Tell you guys all about it. All right. Alrighty. All right, we're back. Okay, let's talk about the market. It's now Wednesday and holiday week. Let me load up everything. My platform is going to be all kind of authenticate. Let me log in everything here. Let me get my news up going on here. Please. I have to relog in all my stuff. Load up. All right, we good? Load up. We good? Okay, good. All right. I just remember whenever I had to reboot my computer, the internet went out. Then my computer was like glitching out for some reason. I had to uninstall. I had to close everything down, turn everything back on, turn everything back on. There we go. And we're back. Calendar, financial juice, sector tracker. We're good, we're good, we're good, and we are good. Okay. All right, so today, just double check pre-market every single time, see what news we got going on today. We have jolts about, right at the turn of the hour. Factory orders, that's gonna be a big deal because inflation stuff. Market was selling off really hard. I would say starting over the weekend, the volatility started becoming very present in price action. We saw that pretty easily. And then we had a big old sell-off in the overnight, some catalysts related to the tariff stuff. And then all of a sudden we're kind of back to where we started before that day even happened. The question is, do we have a big W-shaped reversal, or is the market still crazy and volatile? Because of that, I need to kind of log in to I think it's so I can grab that data. Friends, family, welcome to the stream. My name is Matt. I love having you guys here with the fastest growing live trading future stream there is on the planet. No gimmicks, no craziness, just good trading and best of the best. I'll tell you on YouTube. You'll see that meme. It seems like every time Sydney Sweeney does anything, there's a meme, and all the woke people in America get crazy and angry about it. I don't know. And this time around, it was she was a ballerina in a commercial. I mean, we were like, how dare she pretend to be a ballerina? We work so hard at this and blah blah blah. And I'm like, reading this, like, and first of all, an actress can pretend to be a part, but don't be triggered by it. Another time, she's wearing blue jeans. Anyways, point is, you know, not what most people do out there is pretend to be traders. I actually do kind of take offense to that. Maybe I'm a woke trader, who knows? I kind of take offense to that most of these gurus and figures out there on YouTube pretend to be traders. I work really hard at it. All they want to do is pitch an affiliate code for some shit. A bunch of, you know, nobody people out there in social media trying to make a living in the affiliate world. I notice it. They're very loud too. They tend to make it very bad experience for you guys because the prop firms have to waste all their time and energy catering to small time influencers pretending to be traders. Just let me tell you, the reason we got so big is live trading, all on screen. No gimmicks, no craziness, just showing the gains, winning contests, placing in top this and that. People like to see that good stuff. So making show you their trades, well, then they're just posing as a ballerina. That's all I got to say. Love you guys. Thanks for showing up. We're ready to roll. Today, market volatile. Market bouncing around, and we're going to take a look at the data we've got so far. VIX should still be pretty high, and VVIX should still be relatively high as well. We didn't do much. So this was yesterday's sesh. We closed right about 105 VVIX, and today we are slightly, volatility is still slightly there. It is getting a little wider even here. So VIX moving up higher. The V is getting slightly bigger, means VVIX will be high as well. We're still above the triple V. Here. Do you guys think I'm a woke trader because I take offense to people pretending to be traders? Should have dyed my hair blue. All right, here we go. 1692 above there. This in probably right this above triple B. So right here, we are going to be in a mode where markets be sensitive to catalyst with jolts coming out. This is gonna be a big deal. Obviously, market's gonna move pretty quickly. Woke is in, woke up to do some trading. Right here, 104. VVIX above 100 and VIX above triple B. Market sensitive to news. We'll be sensitive to news today, but sensitive to news yesterday. And we're going to be in that mode. This was a very interesting reversal. I remember I wasn't doing any trades yesterday. I did have like a 20K day though. I did all the trades in the shorting side overnight. And now we're above these key levels here. Actually, that's not the, let's see other test data. This is the overnight dynamic. Yeah, so we are very far away from all of that. That's not even going to be in play today. Alrighty, so we're going to be very cautious, right? When we look at liquidity maps going forward, I am certainly not scared of this market. It still feels nice and bouncy. Be kind of cool. Again, if we open up and the market just collapses out again like it was trying to yesterday, then be careful. We will be gapping up. I don't even know what after market, maybe was Trump talking or something, because right when the market closed, literally 5 or 6 minutes later, it just kind of flew up even further. So I don't know where we got 100 points in NASDAQ, even after market close, which is kind of crazy. But it happened. Was it Google news? What happened to Google? Case decision? Oh, Google ruling. See, that's what I'm saying. The market's going to move on nothing these days, right? I was already long gone at that moment in time. So I had 3 major meetings yesterday with props. One was about platform integration. One was about one of my prop partners who were changing their website to be a lot better, a lot more integrated, a lot easier to understand. So you guys know I work like on the side, I guess, with all of our prop partners out there to be a actual consultant. Everybody out there in the Twitter space trying to feel important and selling affiliate code. I have meetings with props and friends. Yesterday was with actually all 3 of the meetings were with the CEOs of all the props and the heads of all of them, and one of them was with Apex. And so working with these guys to improve the prop space for y'all's benefit is kind of one of the things I'm taking pride in doing, because I see a lot of people out there pushing the prop space out there, but again, just raking up the dough and trying to make a little money on the side, not really doing their due diligence in any kind of ability that you would have with influential power or aspiring influential power to like essentially work for the community to assist in making things better. Like, you know, with some of them, like Apex, for example, are making sweeping changes after we talked to them a couple times about the way they're going to present their information, the data about how their plans work, and like, you know, essentially update their website and stuff. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are not taking it on themselves to be that ear. And of course, as a business owner myself, I understand that feedback's very important. I may not know if something sucks until people yell at me enough about it, then I can say, oh, I can't hear it. So in the middle, you know, we're telling our partners like, yeah, we're going to work with you guys. We're going to listen to what I have to say as a result. And we'll give you feedback, and you guys can make sure things are working good for us and working good for everybody. And they very much take to that, because I think everyone as a business owner wants to make sure that their customers are understood. And so yeah, very tired. I was working all the way until 9 o'clock at night with no break. So I was meeting. Commit props for options trading. It's a whole different ballgame in the options world, because you're talking about the FINRA stuff at that point. You're going to be running into different kind of regulations, since it's all SEC regulated, different than commodities world. CFTC and FAA regulations are very different, and therefore futures prop space has an easier way to get into. I don't think I've ever seen an options prop firm simply because the SEC was shut down a bucket shop overnight in that particular way. Now, I've seen equities prop firms that weren't SIMDA funded prop firms. Let me start over. There's SIMDA funded firms like the ones we're all used to. They probably couldn't exist in equities very easily, if at all. But a regular prop firm, meaning that you pass a test and they give you capital to trade with, is totally legal and fine. But in the option space, I think people are like thinking about the SIM funded firm, right? The SIM funded casino sort of model. And I don't think that could exist in options just because of regulation. A little bit different. But Joel's today, right turn of the hour. I got Joel to you guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, friends. We are about getting ready to roll here. So my conversation with Apex last night was, what are you guys going to do to ensure that there's no subjective payout rules? And they're like, well, we're going to update our website and update our FAQs and update our any rules that we change are going to be clearly explained to a degree. As I find out, most people just misunderstand the rules because they're spread out all over the place. And Apex was very, very honest about it. Like, you know, in our defense, our website kind of sucks and our FAQs are kind of all over the place and it's not very clear, even though here it is and it's all clearly stated and written here. And you're like, okay, well, I guess it is. The information is not easy to understand. And I will, you know, in their defense, it is there. But in y'all's defense, it's not your job to go on a fucking scavenger hunt to learn something. So we tell people, you know, get your shit together, make your FAQs easy to understand, and redesign your site, and you know, maybe we'll work with you after that. So we'll see where it goes. I think they're going to make some changes and really work towards, you know, that transparency everybody wants, and non-subjective payout rules and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. They're making me promises, so we'll see how it turns out. You assume Apex's site was unclear on purpose? No, it's mostly unclear just because of development, right? I build stuff for a living. I build a bunch of websites, built the marketplace, built Rockseater. I'll tell you in general, sometimes you just overlook shit, and sometimes you just get so busy so quick that you forget your customer base. Like half you guys could be like, the DD table's broken, and I probably wouldn't hear it for a day because I'm so busy and overwhelmed with or overloaded with everything else that the messages overwhelmed your message and I didn't see it. And so a lot of times it's just negligence, right? You're understaffed, you're growing too big, you're getting too quick, and shit just happens. It's part of it. Anywho, we'll see where it goes with that. And the other two platforms event, one's about platform integration, putting Rockseater's tools in a major top 3 prop integration where we'll be merging or doing something together in that capacity, or exploring that. Sorry, we'll see where that goes. Your experience should not change at all whatsoever, so don't worry, nothing will change for you guys. We're not selling out, we're not being bought out, I'm not disappearing. It's gonna be the same thing every day, all day. Did I take out anything from my options? No, baby, it's all or nothing. That's what I told y'all. It's a hedge. It's not to speculatively short the market. It's to hedge so I can continue longing. Like I said, I made 20 something K yesterday trading on my prop accounts. If the market continues to crash out today and I'll blow them all up, the hedge will pay out for it. So the whole thing with that is I could have taken out what 20, 30 K of that and just kept in my initial investment or whatever. But that wasn't the point of having that trade to begin with. Okay, guys. So today, let me mark up the chart. The dynamics are way down here. So I'm just going to remove them from view. We've got dynamic overnight Nasdaq is going to be at 150. Jesus, that's like way down here. So the market was not expecting to just have this big squeeze at the end of the day. And 186. So I fear that we're going to open up and continue to sell with this Google-based news pushing us higher like this, and the volatility starting to amp up with these big giant V shapes. That's making me a little nervous. As VVIX is slated to be higher when the VIX is getting bigger, or the V's are getting wider, VIX should be going up. So VVIX is still high with VIX going up. We'll probably have some big reactions to jolts, whether a big dip to buy on. If this is where that consolidation is, then this is where somewhere in here or somewhere down in here is where the balance point is. So let's go ahead and find an impact line just in case this thing decides to pull back and settle. I don't know where it would be. At least Nasdaq doesn't really have a clean one. So when I don't have a clean impact, I'm just going to put the middle. I want to see about where that is. It's not the cleanest one, but at least it's better than nothing. Okay. All right, put that there. Move that aside. Okay, let's do S&P real quick. See if S&P has a clean impact or anything like that. This is just retracement targets. Just on this particular example, we're going to look for if we can find an impact line. This is from the illiquidity pivots class. Hopefully you guys at the boot camp yesterday, sorry I wasn't able to make it, but it was definitely worth my time to have all three of the meetings I had. They were pretty much back to back. There she is. Okie dokie. All right. Got a good one there. You guys know the drill. This is our normal pre-market routine. Okay, friends, what's up? I didn't do roll call today, so hello everybody. The first 10 people as in I'm sorry for not doing roll call because I had to reboot my computer today. The first 10 people get a free Lambo. Congratulations. It'll be given to you by Pat Whelan, so give him a call. The Lambo's not mine. I'm gonna give it to you. Go ask him for one. I'm just kidding. All right. Good morning, everybody. Mr. Rail Learner, Big Sky, Empires, Summa, JTR, Walker Hound, Generic Handle, Haver. What's up, Ian? What's up, Aid? And what's up, Isidore? There's a 10. Just saying hey to the top 10. Everyone else, I love y'all too. Hello. Good morning. Make sure you guys, the Vanquish is an options prop firm. Vanquish. Is it straight to funded prop firm? Or is it straight to live prop firm? Or is it a sim funded prop firm? Hello, good day, everybody, and good day. Okay, get ready to get going. Need help with My Funded Futures? Contact My Funded Futures if you need help with those guys. If it's something I can help with, let me know quick. But what you need? What's going on over there? Is it a sim funded prop firm? Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Okay. I think we are going to be testing this earlier today. I am going to be very cautious. Trying to take longs out the door. For some reason, I just feel that the initial move is going to be down. To retrace some of this, we need this little kind of bottom here needs to test this and move on if it's going to rally. Yeah, so I hate when somebody says I need help with My Funded Futures and then they don't say what they want. This is what makes it hard for me to do my job. Make it quick, brother. What do you need? I ever said that. MFFU is ignoring your messages. Okay. Messages about what? Like, this is what I'm saying. You guys gotta be specific if you're trying to talk to me. I can't pause the stream to try to investigate what you guys are saying. I'm about to start ignoring your messages. Jesus Christ, fucking specify. Probably why. All right, come on. Let me know what's going on, brother. I need help with my funded futures. They are ignore, site glitching. Yes. My profits are not logging correctly. All right. I have proof that they did not log your profits. Okay. So whatever you got going on with my funded futures, if the site is having issues or something's going on with it, that's a technical thing. You have to go with those guys. There's nothing I can really do about that. Technical issues with something not logging a trade or something. Like I said, things can glitch or whatever. They have a pretty spotless and flawless reputation. I would just go through customer service and tech support. So there's nothing I can actually do about the tech side of my funding, because I don't technically, have any connection to that side of the business. I mean, I can talk to people, but they'll just kick you to tech support. If I could help you, but what you should do is make sure you got a video, make sure you got everything that you need, all the logs and whatever you need, and go straight to them. And if they're not giving you a clear answer, I could kick it up the ladder. But like I said, you need to send whatever you need to me in an email. But I mean, I'll be talking to the same person you're talking to. It's probably just site glitch, and regular customer service and tech support should be able to help you. Out there ignoring your messages, I don't think they would be ignoring. They're probably just working on it. So, all right, market's about to open in about 1 minute, guys. We'll get ready to go. We are gapping up. I think we'll probably be at least closing to fill the gap. Here's red lines. I expect at least the first part of the market to pull back to there. Maybe just as a quickie little weird setup. God, it's like I want to short, but I'm not going to short. I think we're going to pull back. The initial moves today, I think, are going to be to fill the gap and come down. This little whatever reversal that we had is not done, and the volatility is still there. I think we're here today, but that's just me. As much as again, like I said, I have a whole system that tells me when I should or shouldn't short. But doesn't mean I can't decide to flip a coin and choose a direction based on other evidence. Like volatility's there. I know we'll have volatility, so I may not have one of my best short signals to short up, but I might throw some shorts at this. All right, we are gapping up, and we do have resilience about to come through, and we'll see what's going on there. All right, data's unconnected here. There we go. Where's the resilience on here? Let me refresh my platform. There we go. All right, positive res on the gap and go side of things. All right. So with these 1B setups, right, we always talk about 1A, 1B. 1B is where we gap up when we open, and it's along at the open particular setup. Something I could take, but with the environment being volatile, I'm not going to take the small B setup. I'm going to let it pull back. It's probably going to fill the gap here. I did make about $4 grand overnight, which is a little bit of a trade. It's pretty simple. I shorted at the open again, covered out just in 2 accounts. Pretty easy setup. All right, bull long up, liquidity pocket. This is perfect. Pocket bounce, positive res. I don't think we get the big 1A setup on the BLU. So this is going to be EP BLU setup long right there. NASDAQ is the one that is pulling back just a teeny little bit, and it's the same thing. We got A plus all down in here, which looks great. So I'm curious if maybe just for funsies, just for fun, something I don't normally do. Should I? Like this is the one that already hit max profit. Okay, let me do this one. Should I just for fun? Just do something like that just to fill the gap. I don't have a normal setup for this. This is a really bad idea, this flipping a coin. But what I'm going to do is look for bull zone support, and then I'll take a 10-point stop. Again, this is just a normal setup, nothing that we teach, nothing that's kind of by the book. But basically, it's just retrace down to here, Grab the long there. And I don't normally flip-flop either. So this is just one account, one thing, very rare, and news at 10. That's all I'm doing is playing on the news in one account. That is it. Now, everything here is long setup with the B setup here, but I'm going to instead use the weakness in the Nasdaq as evidence. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking bullish. Let me double check again, because I mean, I can't decide to flip a coin in the middle of the market here. Instead of sitting out again a second day, we'll see if I get something good off of this. And sometimes you may not have, remember, B setups are roughly 60% as we consider them. So I could say 40% setup, I can take the lower prob setup just because I have a gut feel that the market's still going to be volatile. VVIX is still high. VIX is still high. We're still got all the cautions that we want. The volatility will be there. So I know I'm going to be passing through something. VVIX above 100, VIX above triple B. We should be moving today, whether it's up or down. It's not going to really be one thing. Okay, so monthly maps back to normal, back to bull side on SPY with 80 on DD ratio. So the market may have warded off again whatever bearish scare that it did have. I don't know why we're caching this data here. QQQ is not loading up the new monthlies. Let's see real quick. My bet is that resilience will deteriorate for a gap fill, and that's where this particular setup is coming from. Okay, so I don't know why this is still loading up S&P. For some reason, Nasdaq is like my platform has cached the S&P data when I switch tickers. Okay, let me check like NVIDIA. Maybe that'll trigger something. Oh, there we go. Of course, liquidity map failed, you idiot. You can tell that right here. All right, there we go. Now QQQ should show up. All right. Okay, I guess not. That is so weird. Is this just on anyone else or is this just me? Is everyone else getting weird? This is caching S&P's data under QQQ. Super odd. No clue. Anyways, monthly maps are back to bullish. So, jolts at 10 a.m. Yep. This is correct. All right, so Joel's going to go in any direction right here. Nasdaq, everything is decent for half gap support, so I think that we'll be bouncing off a half gap or at least down at zones today. I'm not going to be taking any of these B setup longs. Volatility is still here, so when you have volatility, you tell yourself whatever you want, you're going to get. Whatever I want, I'm going to get. Good, so I'm going to get this. How do I know I'm going to get that? Well, it's volatile. We're certainly going to move around, so it would be nice to fall to there, make the decision, trade to there. That'd be perfect. That'd be the perfect setup if we can get it. Like I said, I'm just gambling on one account, one thing with no particular. Now, the map is bullish. From the open, it's a B setup on the open, but the additional volatility means that jolts can go any way. I'm sure the market might fly down very quickly and I can grab a dip. So what I'll do is, as soon as we hit pocket, I'll turn around and long it for my A setup. Other than that, I don't want to take the B setup inching forward in a volatile environment. You guys know, usually I'll choose the small setup here. I usually choose to sit out. If I know the market's volatile, why would I take a little small, tiny, rinky-dink long trade with no volatility? Or sorry, expecting no volatility, and VIX is certainly showing some. So we'll see. I just have a suspicion that yesterday's move to the upside was just a rapid, non-liquid squeeze, and that today the market is going to play a range, a bigger range than where we started here. So my anticipations with the A+ setups from here, from there to there, we'll analyze res at the moment to see if we break or bounce, and that'd be really cool. Bear zone, bull zone, you guys know how lovely these are. When we get here, Nasdaq and S&P have the same exact setup, baby. Don't forget to smash that like button, friends. We'll be doing giveaways in about an hour. We're gonna do them earlier than we normally do as a reward for you guys being here early. And as soon as we get to 500 likes, might be triggering one of those things. As this is just a flip of a coin, I say flip of a coin, these B setups are about 60% probability under ideal conditions. So I say is like, that's why they're considered B setups and I take them small. 60-40 is the way I look at it. Oops. So I always call them, you know, weighted coin flips. They're slightly more probable that we go up than we go down, but it's not the most probable. My normal setup is to long here and double down. Here I'll just stop out if I'm wrong and just do nothing else. I'm already up like 4K for the day. So with this particular setup, I'm essentially just doing what I normally don't teach you to do, is to go against the herd and take the slower probability trade. But the suspicion I have is that the volatility will be there. Therefore, I'll probably get a dip to play with. And then at the pocket, I'll start stabbing it with some longs. And we'll play the EST song, and then I'll headbang, and then we'll all make money, and then you know how it works. Same old, same old. It's just another Wednesday, baby. You know how it goes. All right. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking today? Jolt's going to drop this market lower. After a day like yesterday, markets don't ever, and here's another thing, markets don't forget crashes. This is the next rule you're going to have to remember. Market never forgets to crash. So it's going to try to sell, whether it succeeds or doesn't succeed, you're going to know. So that's another reason I want to do this, is because it's going to try to sell. If the market really is liquid, it's going to have to catch a hook somewhere down in there. So another cool rule of thumb, you guys taking notes from anything I'm saying, is that markets never forget to crash. It's one of the things they don't forget. They're always going to retest something for liquidity, right? So I don't just magically, again, you guys are probably like, what the fuck is Matt? Started pressing the short button lately. It was all shorting yesterday and shorting today. What the hell? Where'd that come from? We never see this guy shorting the market. What the hell? It's a blind monkey's always long in the market. What's going on? Did the monkey gain sight and vision today? We'll see. But we do have obvious liquidity down at the bottom. The market just goes up and rallies up and I miss out. I'm totally cool with that. Don't care about A plus setup from here to here. A plus setup from here to wherever. And all the indicators are relatively decent. There's nothing too spooky yet. Nasdaq might have a quickie little green candle that goes up to there. Jolt's coming out in about 20 something minutes. So the ideal trades are all down in here. And again, if the market falls there and I buy, and it falls there and I buy, and then I lose, I still got my puts. And that's where we're good. And that's why I have the puts. So I can comfortably long risk-free. Like I said, risk-free. It's 100% risk-free at this point because the puts have already paid for themselves. So if I long from here and the longs fail, whatever I blow up from longing, if I blow up, is 100% covered by the gain that the puts will make. So if I buy and I somehow fall asleep and I blow up, puts are gonna be making, like, again, 20 grand, 30 grand, and I'm totally more than the cost of the prop firm accounts that I got. So this whole structure of quote unquote risk-free-ish trading, risk-free-ish, there's always some risk, just comes to the fact that my total loss, if I buy and die, is the cost of the prop accounts, which is a measly $6,000 or $7,000. The puts will make $6,000 or $7,000 on the way down. So that's it. Simple as that. And I'm ready to roll. How can I tell when you enter a trade? I tell you I'm entering a trade, and then I push a button, and then on the top right it shows the trade. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right here. Fuck your puts guy isn't here. Well, he fucked my puts at the end of the day yesterday. Kind of sad about that. I was hoping the market would have stayed lower. But again, we'll see. I have the suspicion that this is going to be what we're going to deal with today. Is more downside to pocket. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it. I might do it with one more account. One of my FundedNext. I'm looking for bottom pocket support. Bull zone support here, bear zone support here, gap fill. Again, resilience is too good that I can't expect this to fall too far. I think that half gap, obviously supporting as well, is probably the limit, unless there's just something significant change. So basically when jolts come out, the market's gonna randomly fly. So this is a coin flip to the lower prob side to bet that the market's gonna seek liquidity today in a volatile environment. This is just like a suspicion I have. i.e. volatile environment. VIX is above triple B as we teach you guys. This is where the market will have sustained some volatility. We just had this big weird squeeze up that I just know that this is going to want to look for that to test liquidity if there is reversal. We've been selling for the last 3 weeks, and the market is trying to find out if we're still rallying or not. This has been 3 bear scares that we've had. So usually in this mode, the market doesn't forget the volatility, and therefore there will be a widening range, whether it's up and then down or down and then up. That's where the coin flip comes. Which way do you think happens first? And that's why I call it a coin flip. And it's a probably 60% chance that we support this and go this way, maybe a 40% chance that we go this way. And the low prob setup is sort of weighted into my decision as being the stronger of the two, meaning that we have an event that's going to come out that can shift resilience negative, or an event that's coming out that'll just create the volatility, like a quick dip, and then I reverse it long, and then we're good, which is usually something I don't do. But the last thing I'm going to do is in a volatile market, hold on to a long and then just bet that we slowly start to pick up movement, non-volatile. The opening kind of wobbliness here has led me to believe that whatever happens, I'm not going to trust the first move, maybe even the second move. So it's a small position, smallish position, that no matter which way it goes, I can recover from it or play off of it the right way. That's too big of a deal. So the higher probable bet is to do nothing and then wait for a dip and then buy the stronger dip. That would be something I certainly should do, which is what I'm going to actually do with the rest of the stuff. If the market burps up and this takes a loss, well, I'm still up 4K for my initial shorting overnight, which is pretty decent. All right, baby. This is what we're going to be doing today. Guys, do me a favor and hit that like button if you can. I'm going to start canceling the giveaways if it's not at 500 likes by the time market opens. So that's what we're going to do. Prop partners are going to see growth in the channel. We're going to grow the channel. If you can do me a favor, going forward, that'll be the new criteria. My test pre-market highs first. It'd be possible. Google up 8% already. Like I said, the market's very much picky and choosy right now about what it's going to do. Google gap and then continue to go. Yeah, you would think with such a big, strong move yesterday that resilience would be very close to, 60, 70, 80. The fact it's close to 20 means it's still in the range of moving around. So I'm going to be very sort of careful today. And keep an eye on Nasdaq today. Okay, guys, no giveaway today, by the way. I know I wasn't kidding, but I'm canceling giveaway. Let me go ahead and remove the poll. I said 500 likes and about 20 people did it, so just sorry. I know. If I'm gonna work till 9 o'clock at night clicking buttons, talking to people, talking to people, trying to get shit organized for y'all can push a button just one time. All right, I'm gonna count to 20 and then we'll see if we get to 500. That's 1 out of 2 people. 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 7. All right, I gotta wake y'all's asses up, you bunch of lazy fuckers. Y'all know I love you. All right, hold on. DJ Bo gonna make you hit it. Yeah. See, now y'all help me out. All right. Yeah, you guys call yourself T-Gens. Come on now. All right, let's go. I love you. Thank you. You can't hit it twice probably. You clicked it twice. Doesn't that if you click it twice, doesn't it unlike the whatever? I think Isaac has actually mastered the Starbucks sandwich. Pretty good. But turkey bacon is a weird substance. I don't even know what kind of meat it is. I know it's turkey, but like, what kind of meat on the turkey? Is it the mechanically separated meat? That's what I'm starting to think. You know, where they take the bones and they throw the bones in a washing machine with like sodium hydroxide and it rips the meat off the bone. And then they squeeze all the chemicals out and they extrude the sludge. You know, that's how they do the mechanically separated meat, right? They wash the meat in a washing machine with a very strong base. It completely rips apart the cartilage and stuff. It's made out of soybean oil. That's some decent stuff. Yum, yum, yum. Damn, it tastes good. I don't care. It fucking tastes great. I love you guys. Thanks for smashing the like. We need to get 500. We're close enough. Turkey spam. Hey, Matt. What's up, Donsky? So it's not the breast meat, that's for sure. Well, whatever it is pink. So I don't ever remember cooked turkey being pink, so I don't even know. Looks like my suspicion this morning was correct. That's good. All right, I just got this into account, so. Like the hit button. Let's see if that turns into something. I told you the volatility's there. Let's see if we can get the half gap at least. Everybody like the hit button. Let's go. You got your puts, baby? I got my puts, baby. Yeah. Like I said, I got my puts, baby. It's a really good song. Here's another song. I got my puts, baby. Yeah. I was getting pretty excited that it was starting to move. All right. While we're chilling, we're back to the song submissions. I gotta remember, we're almost done with this. We got plenty to go through for the songwriting contest. I forgot which day we left, where we left off on, but I think I remember the last thing we did was, I remember markets contest liquidity today. I got my puts, baby. Oh, I mean, you guys really, oh, here it is, here it is. The last thing we did was, we'll revisit the song you guys all liked. Kind of sad to see me struggling for the 500. I know, people forget. Everybody has, it's the traffic, it's the car wreck mentality. When you drive by and you see a car wreck, everybody's thought is, the next person will call 911, it's okay. But then mathematically, no one ever does. So you have to always be the first person to act, because you can't count on everybody. You can't count on the next person in line. You're like, someone else will do it. We'll be fine. So you gotta like the hit button. Rocket scooter, take us higher. That'd be a good song to play when the market is actually taking us higher. All right. All right, Rez is taking a little bump up here. We have 9 minutes until 9 minutes until Joel's come out. So my idea was that I'd like to be long down in here. This is just be set up with volatility. And it'd be so weird for the market 3 days in a row, or 3 attempts in a row. to try to clear triple B and just hug it. And that's why I was kind of worried about the market. Last month we had the, oh shit, where is it? Last month we had the same thing. Where was it? Oh yeah. No, actually, no. Here, sorry. What was that day? My brain is completely broken. I can't seem to find the day. Oh, this day right here. Yeah, like any attempt to run a volatility, it's like the market is completely there's no participants, and then there's a big sell-off day, then everybody decides to come back in. You don't normally see VIX excursions like that just die out within a day. VIX doesn't V-shape like this. Usually VIX decays in a slower fashion when markets are liquid. So it's like just a single period of lapse. Like here, like an example is big VIX up, and usually it'll just sort of decay and then decay and then decay a little bit at a time. It's very rare that she'll go up and come all the way back down. Now, yesterday I was like, man, we might have another day just like we did last month. That's rare VIX behavior. You don't see market just die and then flip around the other way and the VIX turn around like that without there being a news event to lead it to that. So, like I said, volatility is still there, so I'm expecting it. So you guys, does everyone here understand why I'm not just like planning along and expecting the market to cleanly move higher? Pre-market volatility is getting higher, so I'm expecting the VIX to be there. Then we're gonna break out and then rally, or rally and then sell off. Does it make sense, you guys? It's got some Springsteen vibe. Yeah, dude, this is like, well, you see the picture of this one was kind of cool. Because it's literally like in another universe. It's not Springsteen, but this is what I would be in a band. 1987, wearing my rocket scooter windbreaker, jamming out to a crowd of 20,000 people with a disco ball apparently hanging in the background. Rocket scooter. So that song made it to the next round. Now we have a few more to go through. You guys, remember, we're doing the songwriting contest. So while we're chilling, waiting for our trades, you can vote on the song. Love it, hate it, don't love it, don't hate it. You can say pass, you can say no, pretend it's American Idol. The faster you vote, the better. Let's go, baby. My suspicions were there. The 40% bet. What's the link to that song? It's called Slightly 80. It's called Take Us Higher. The link to that song is here. Right here. Pass. Okay. All right. That was Futures Trader 420 Rocket Scooter Get Shit Done. That was a pass. All right. This is giveaway theme song.
Step right up to Matt's Wild Show. Tune in live for the day trade flow. Futures flying as the charts unfold. But we all know why you really roll. It's the Matt giveaway hour. Profit counts raining down like a summer shower. And drop that keyword in the chat. Stick around or you'll miss where the fun is at. That's wisdom dropping.
I feel like I have like a cane and a hat, you know?
But you folks are dreaming of top account.
like the barbershop quartet, you know what I'm saying? Like, what time? Somebody's like hard pass. It reminds me of Fallout. That's why I kind of feel nostalgic when I listen to it. If you close your eyes, you imagine yourself like upgrading your camp in Fallout. You know what I'm saying? and all of a sudden your turrets are going off. You're like, oh, it's just it's shooting a bear. That's all right. This is like when I tried to explain to iDoc how cool Fallout was. I was like, you have to understand what Fallout is because she never played it. I was like, it's like a survival video game where you're fighting off basically zombies in a way, and the zombies are basically like, you know, there because of a nuclear fallout, and everybody, you know, got melted, and now everybody's all zombies from the radiation. However, you kind of got frozen like the 1950s. So all the technology, all the radio, all the everything, you got radio stations still blasting music from the 50s and 40s. And then you're basically running around a horror themed game, listening to like ragtime music and like singers and standards and stuff. So the whole best part about Fallout is the nostalgia I get. I love those games. It's pretty damn goofy. All right, y'all want to keep it? Okay. We'll have certain themes where we do it. You know what I mean? Y'all are so funny. Who? Any Fallout fans here? Like of the game, not just the show. The show is actually pretty damn good too, but the game is just like one of my favorite game series ever. All right, useful giveaway. Okay, that's a good song. Mark is easy, or Mark Easy. Well, maybe Mark is easy. I don't know, but Mark Easy wrote this. All right. That's a cool one. Love the game. Fallout 4 is the best one, inarguably. I know people like New Vegas and all that, but I think Fallout 4 is the best one. And I did like Nuclear Winter in Fallout 76, which was their Battle Royale mode. I actually played a lot of that when it came out. I had some friends who were like hardcore about it. We even had a Discord playing Fallout Battle Royale. It was actually pretty cool. Teams of 3. You'd get loadouts. You would find perk cards and you would load up your character. They had a really badass Battle Royale for a little bit. Then they got rid of it. TMR song called The Ultimate Ride. News in about 30 seconds, guys. We got Jolts coming out. I'm gonna be looking for at least Bear Zone support to buy. Jolt's coming out now. So the market's gonna move or something. All right, let me get we're here. Jolts came out as a slight miss. Fewer job openings. Let's see if the market loves or hates that. Res is positive, so half gap is the best I'm gonna hope for. But we'll see. All right, I'm gonna count to 10. If this doesn't start moving, I'm just gonna close out. Factory orders came in down 1.3% with that, which is not as bad as it was last time. So factory orders are actually a little bit of a beat here on expectations, meaning that people are actually still. Remember, the GDP data came out showing that the economy was growing and doing great. So factory orders have been a little all over the place due to the tariff stuff. So if you actually look at this right now, I mean, look at the factory orders way up, way down. People are trying to like beat the tariffs, which is where that data point came from. And these big data points come from, to like order a bunch of shit for tariffs hit. And then now they're down. There's a big weird cycling effect on that. And today the actual orders were down 1.3 with an expectation of 1.3. So actually it wasn't a miss, it's on point. But the previous was way down due to the tariffs. Now the tariffs are sort of like, you know, not getting worse and people trust where we are. They're kind of getting back to normal. Now they're not up as expected. It's still sort of weird, but you know, it's whatever it is. You got big green candle on that. Oh, well. Okay, so here, Jolts came through. We've been sort of like having fewer and fewer job openings created. A couple reasons: companies are downsizing and not opening new jobs. Another thing is that nobody wants to go back to work and everybody's reaching a steady state. And plus inflation issues are creating like preventing huge, tremendous growth. Jolts usually go up in periods of like rapid expansion. right? So we're not experiencing that, but jolts also go down whenever the existing jobs that were people got laid off in, like post-COVID, are starting to get filled up, which is what we're kind of doing, is just coming back to pre-COVID normalcy. This is basically where we were before. It took 5 years for COVID to get us back to normal, as we all predicted would happen. And back to where we started here. This is just noise, nothing really crazy to think of today on jolts. But you want to see sort of like an expansion of jolts going higher without the unemployment going up. Meaning that companies are creating jobs, and we're not actually seeing that yet. So, you know, we're sort of just in this like weird stasis. Looks like my little rinky-dink trade ain't doing much. Man. Trump won't fire anybody for that? Yeah. And plus, the the jolts, I think, does jolts also include government employees as well? Or is it just private sector? What do you guys think about the Ultimate Ride song? Like it, hate it, love it, get rid of it, keep it? I liked it. Decent. All right. Rocket Scooter, a cosmic symphony. Let me read you the prompt. Rocket Scooter Cosmic Symphony is an ethereal trance journey through the markets written in the stars, blending shimmering synths, celestial arpeggios, and orchestral swells. The track unfolds like a galactic performance where liquidity maps become constellations. Signals drift like echoes through the void, and every trade resonates across time. It carries listeners from the first spark of starlight to the final fade into infinity. Damn, this is good. A majestic meditation on resilience, rhythm, and the cosmic flow of trading. This Rocket Scooter Symphony amongst the stars. All right, everybody get your LSC ready. We're going to push the button. Let's go. All right. It's certainly got that sort of orbital sound to it already. Not like late 80s trance. Paul Oakenfold. Paul Oakenfold. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Ricky? What's up? What's up? Where's my Molly? All right. All right, who's got the tabs, guys? Hey, look, this is gonna be like the music I jammed out to when I delivered pizzas when I was in college. I remember listening to like trance music in the year 2000, literally 2000 on the dot. Just got done with engineering school, 8 o'clock at night, go to my shift at Domino's and deliver pizzas, finish out the night, go home, do my homework. I'm driving down the road, my hat on like sideways, a little skater punk, just like, Well, we'll see if anything turns out on this one. We're still sort of kind of fighting the middle. It's probably going to move higher, so we'll see. But again, markets don't ever forget sell-offs, and I think at minimum it's going to try to test liquidity, and we got pockets here. So this might have my puts expiring worthless if we hit the liquidity and bounce, and we just pick up a rally from there. But we'll see. I do want to see if there's definitely buying opportunities here. This is Rogue of the Lamb. This is really cool. I like this one. It's pretty good. I feel like I'm at Tomorrowland right now. And it's like the slow spot in a song where it's so quiet you can hear everybody in the audience around you. Some air cannons. Definitely a good song. All right, guys. I think that at least for now, we might not get a sell-off from here. But I would love to see at least, let me double check VIX liquidity maps, because I want to see if there's any kind of pressure on volatility would create. Yeah, so we've got essentially anything that's below blue here is certainly decay pressure. So this is not a bullish liquidity map on VIX. Bear short down is certainly a decay pattern. So volatility, this is not helping a downside move. This is helping an upside move. So might not get anything out of this. We also have a an impact line on the downside from the last time I'm there. So we've got today's wild range is 62 to 13 on S&P. So I mean this whole range is where we'll be. So the question is up before down. I mean, you really think about which one you want, or down for up. I think we touch all of it. NASDAQ, whatever impact line we have, we've already cleared through it. So there's nothing on NASDAQ to test to the upside. But still, the same thing is true, is that I would like to see, even if it's by the end of the day, the test area. So even though I wait all day to get it, I'm still going to try to get it. And when markets are volatile, you tell yourself, whatever you want to get, you're going to get. It's going to play through all of it. As you see with the expected higher VVIX and the volatility, the range expanding very wildly. You always get these megaphone patterns. When VVIX is above 100, right? You're going to see range expansion. VVIX above 100, the range is going to expand with curvature. So the V's are going to get like faster, bigger, faster, like an actual curve. So higher volatility just means the range expands. But VVIX above 100 means the VIX is volatile, the range expands like almost like a French horn's bell, like a trombone, like it flares out with curvature. So you're going to see it accelerate its expansion one way or the other. So when I see it like this, I can say, oh, well, any upside move is like really high. It's not just going to hit like a linear trend line and turn around. So you can see that it's like starting to get a little faster. And then this is starting to get a little faster. It's going to be big. So you're going to have big moves. And that's what high VVIX does. Bro, that was a dope song. I dig it. This is called Fighting for the Little Man. This is me going out there, marching through the trenches for you guys at the prop space. Talking to folks like Apex and talking to folks like FundedNext and chatting with everybody. High VDX, guys, be careful. You be careful when when the VDX gets high. Not that it's part of the song, but we've actually obtained the video. Somebody was filming with a GoPro the very exact moment that ICT got kidnapped by the market makers. We have a copy of it. And this is exactly what happened. It's so crazy. They never caught the guys either, but let me play it again in slow motion. Yeah. He's clearly just standing there on the side of the road, just kind of minding his own business, staring out, pondering his next move in the market. And these guys in a van come up and throw him in the van. And then he overhears them talking about the secrets of the market as they drive off to market maker headquarters in Chicago. Half-Life 3 confirmed. I knew it. Definitely knew it. And someone happens to be filming. Oh yeah, 100%. Hey, so song. Keep, yes or no, love it, hate it, let's go. Love it, hate it, let's go. What do y'all think? So having news on my funded futures, you want the $1 account, but your code does not work and they're having huge backup in the customer service. There's a link in the email that you click to claim the thing. This is what they said, a link in the email. So click the link. All right, here's a new one. Rocket Scooter Blues.
Got my laptop open. Coffee getting cold.
Tyler Gamble's $1 account away and blew it up.
Watching all these numbers. Green
Can he borrow $2 from somebody?
markets moving faster than I can comprehend. That's when Rocket Scooter became my trading friend. Rocket Scooter, take me higher through the charts and market fire. Automated
Worked on PC? Oh, okay, cool.
trading while I sleep, it's what you
The echo? Oh, it's probably, oh, you know what? Because I rebooted my computer. I gotta reset my noise gate. Hold on.
finding profits that I see.
It's my bad. It's the gate. Hold on. It's weird. Every time I reboot my computer, hold on.
No more staring at the
My bad.
screen until my eyes are sore. No more missing opportunities like I did before.
I had to,
Working while
but it doesn't save the settings on my noise gate there. That should be better.
for every move it makes. Rocket Scooter,
Let's put a little bit more of a gate on it. All right.
higher through the charts and market fire.
Technically should take the half gap support trade. Get out of there. Resilience is right at 0. Sorry about that, bud. That should be better. Sounds like Otis Redding. It kind of does sound like Otis Redding, right? This sounds like 1950s sort of blue, 60s blues.
Rocket Scooter's been trading all along while I'm living life.
What do you guys think? All right, sitting on the dock of the bay. Dude, I dig some Otis Redding, man. This is good stuff. I love blues. All right, let's go. All right, let's keep it. It's a decent one. All right. That's like 60s blues, like, you know. All right. Early 60s, late 50s. All right, let's do it. All right. Playlist that one for sure in the blues category. All right. Should I just take the profit here at half gap and just chill? Watching the tides roll away. Just take profit at half gap and just chill on this one. Exit. Cool. That was $2,600 on that. So I'm about $6,600 already this morning. All right, Matt, ride the rocket. Close at half gap because res isn't very negative just yet. Even though it could fall a certain further amount, I'm just going to kind of close at half gap because that's where the indicators tell me to support here. Yeah, res is positive. Yeah, I just TP. Yeah, you guys understand. I'm not really going to be. Is the feedback's gone, right? The reverb. Every time I reboot my computer, it's the it's again. There's some this is my thing. This Go XLR. This is like the little board that I use for my XLR audio interface. And it's absolutely like the software just stopped being supported and it really sucks. And a lot of streamers that used to use it don't use it anymore because when you reboot your computer, it doesn't save your last layout. Even if you save the profile, it undoes all your settings every time you close and open the program. And it's so weird that it's completely like that and they're not fixing the bug. When I went to visit Matt in Austin, Tracer Matt, he used to use the same board too. And I noticed he had this different one. I'm going to get the one he has probably. And I was like, are you you have a different interface. He's like, oh yeah, I got rid of that Go XLR because we used to have similar equipment back in the day when we all started streaming. Matt and I have the same camera also. Anyways, he's like, yeah, I got rid of it because it doesn't save the profiles. And I was like, dude, it's driving me crazy. Every time I reboot my computer, the audio is all fucked up for the stream. I gotta redo it. He's like, yeah, every morning I had to redo it, and it's so annoying. So I might get a different board. I got this one a long time ago. And I probably need something a little bit more professional, but it's just it's got 4 tracks on it. Sliders, I can mute everything. But it does not save my noise gate settings. Or the EQ, nothing. Every time I turn it off, turn it on, or turn the computer off, turn it back on, I can redo everything. It's not bad, not bad, not bad. Matt, right? Rocket Rider. Matt the Rocket Rider, baby. Okay. Technically, there's a long position from here, but it'd still be set up, and I'm gonna let the market play out to bigger range or do anything. All right. Deal. So far, so good. All winning trades today. No losers, no reds. I just been splitting up my risk in a couple of accounts here and there. Get a little screeny shot of this. Hold up. Boom and boom. All right. I'm fully flat. I'm doing anything at the moment. Here she is. Here she is. Line them all up. Let it ride. Got out perfect time there. Look at that. Resilience is bae. I love resilience so much. Resilience is like the best indicator ever created for trading. Look at that. It saved me a headache. Perfect. How much is that? Small day so far. 24, 41, 51, 60. Oh, about 7 grand. Not bad. Let's keep ripping it. Perez is awesome. I know. The longest time I was like, man, I wish I just knew. I was like, I know it's bull long up, and I know I can long at the open. Before we had resilience on this 1A decisive move right here, whether it goes up or down, we were like, okay, well, normally I would just long at the open every time and then just pray that I didn't have to double down with no guidance. And then I dreamed up resilience to say, well, can I have a hint if the open trade is, or actually open here, is worth jumping in on based on what the stocks are doing? And then I was just like, natural instinct was, oh, let's create resilience then and see if, or create a tool called resilience. How resilient is the market to that gap up? Is it going to hold? Is it going to resist movement, or is the index going to pull back? Okay, good song. I like it. You guys seem to like it too. All right. Next song. The winners of the contest, we're going to give out some lifetime memberships. I haven't decided how many. Maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 2. And then we'll give away a ton of prop accounts, like for anyone else that makes it to the finals. So speaking of the finals, let's keep churning. This is where we had like 1 million submissions that week. Oh, my bad. I didn't play the Matt the Rocket. Oops. I didn't show Matt the Rocket Rider graphic. How dare I? This is the song that goes with Matt the Rocket Rider. I love it. Or the picture. I love it. I've been trying to buy an electric scooter, but then I keep talking myself out of it. Every time I get close to the checkout, I don't push the button. I'm like, I'm probably gonna get tired of this. Like, do I want to waste like $1,500 on a scooter and then just like ride it to the mailbox every once in a while and then get tired of storing it? Does anybody here have an electric scooter? And what else? What other uses do you have of it? I mean, there's a bunch of bars nearby. I could scoot my happy ass to the bar. Be pretty fun. What's a good scooter? I don't care about top speed. What's a good one that rides smooth? That's got, good shock absorbency, and then it, has good battery life, I guess. Buy the Lamborghini scooter. You can't find it anymore. I've looked everywhere for it. they don't sell it anymore. Bugatti has one, but then I read the reviews and people said it's absolute dog shit. So they said, like, don't buy it. It's a complete stupid thing to buy. Electric scooter equals advertising budget, business expense. If I put a rocket scooter logo on the scooter, I guess it's a business expense, right? I mean, if every single one of Pat's Lambos is a only props advertising vehicle, because he wraps them with only props, I guess so. It is a business expense. Yeah. I'll do a lot of marketing photos and marketing ops and me riding the scooter and be really fun. What's the best scooter brand out there I should get? The Segway Turbo Ant scooter is what you have? Is it good? Is the Segway any good? That's the one that like I keep reading online and people are like yes and no about it. And everybody, it's so hard to believe because people are so picky these days. It's like anything you read now, half the people are like, yeah, it's pretty okay. The other half of people are like, yeah, it's absolute shit. I never know what to believe anymore. Here we go. Next song. Want a Segway? Take me off of a cliff? Yeah. What color is the Bugatti scooter? I think they were blue, the ones I saw. NIU is the top scooter brand? Okay. I'll check it out. Liver Rocket Chi? So it's crazy that like even it's starting to sound like a gospel song too in the middle of it. It has like a church choir sound in the back of it, but certainly kind of has like the Elton John sort of feel to it. And IU, oh, the one you have is affordable, very good. Oh, okay, I'll check it out. This is a credit song, like at the end of the stream when the credits are rolling. Pretty decent song. Where'd this go again? Market Man, I like it. All right, cool. All right. Decent. Okay. All right. Okay. So as it stands, market's pushing up on 1A setup, SPY open here. The official technical long setup is open to DD band. So if this rallies up today, that's pretty much it. I could probably, oh shoot, I gotta do something really quick. Hold on, y'all hang tight. Forgot I gotta play this game thing. Give me like 5 minutes, guys. I have to play a game. Yeah. We're gonna chill for a little bit. Yeah, no, it's yeah, no, I play games all the time. I play a goofy phone game with a group of people. But it's wartime, baby. So the 1B setup I don't think I'm gonna take, but the official play here. No, this is not where, ignore these, this is not where these go. The official play here would be from here to there, but like I said, I don't want to take it. I'd rather, with the volatility being present, I tell myself whatever I want, I'm going to get. I want this ideal. Yeah. Playing Clash? No, I don't play Clash, but it's similar. It's similar. But no, I've always had like some kind of goofy shit. I forgot though. This was what, very rarely do we shit in the middle of the day though. Okay. So ideal, I'm gonna get the bull zone set up, the bear zone set up from here if I can get it. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait in the middle. Candy Crush. So I'm gonna wait. Not gonna take the B setup here. I'm pretty happy with kind of where I am performance wise, so I'm kind of gonna chill in this. Is it Leisure Suit Larry? Dude, I love that game. That game is hilarious. Just chilling. Not gonna take any of these B setups, to be honest. Just gonna wait. But just like everything I do, you know, whether it's trading or whether it's gaming, you know, my team is like top ranked in the world. So everything I do is big. Wait, Nutty Bar just lost 74,000? Holy shit. That's crazy. Dude, that sucks, man. 74K, that's huge. Your bet is Diablo. I can tell you a game I play, but I'm gonna let you know that like we're top in the world. So, and I'm the top ranked player. So everything I do, I try to do very well. So whatever I do, I don't like to just half-ass it. I'll tell you, I'm such a nerd when it comes to shit like that. Such a nerd. So I always like to excel at anything I do. Candy Crush, Clash of Clans. I saw that there's a lot of people that do Clash of Clans. I think Dodgies was talking about it the other day. I saw on his he made a thread about it. You get bored sitting here when you're trading with nothing to do sometimes. You just gotta kind of stay busy. I'd be playing like Battlefield or something. If I wasn't streaming and trading, I would just be gaming, just chilling or reading a book or something. What's up? Just requested your second payout in 10 days. Bootcamp has literally changed the game for you. Understanding volume, a deeper level, and what a sizing can be huge. Here's someone else, bro. Is there any way I can like take a picture of that and beat that? I'm very excited to hear about your success, man. That's super cool, brother. Well done. I will turn that into giveaways, my friend. Very, very cool. Okay, well, we'll give away some boot camps as a result of that. Run up to red line 64.62. Yeah, I'm just waiting, and I would get the ideal setup down at the bottom, but didn't take any of these longs yet. So far, so good. It's been a pretty decent on today. Is it like 8 Gs or something? I'm up. Can't complain about that. Oh shoot, I got a screenshot again. Like I said, not every day is something I care to too heavy in. Ten all greens. Decent. All right, guys, hold on before y'all push y'all's P&L. I'm curious, y'all doing all right today? Oops, right here. That red line is going to be the first resistance we're going to see today. And then that's basically, we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, anything you want to happen is going to happen. Market's volatile. I want the market to dip, so I'm going to wait for the dip. All right. Damn, another victory. What's up? Okay. Let me go back. Let me go back home. All right, guys, we're back. All right. Congrats. Congrats, Brother Reese, for your second pay on 10 days, dude. I'm super thrilled to see your success, man. This is really exciting. Can't be more happy for you. Let's do a giveaway for it. Hold on. All right, guys. Well, we'll turn that into 4 boot camps while we're chilling here. Remember, anything I want that happens is going to happen. So I want to see liquidity pockets and periods of volatility. I'm going to wait for that to happen. So we'll see what happens here. All right. Inactive days policy. I don't know. I don't know the exact policy. Let me see if I can. It's in my notes here. My funded futures core. Let me see my guy really quick has it written there. Okay, I don't know off the top of my head. I'm gonna see if my my guy can help me figure it out. All right, we'll give away in a second. In the meantime,
so alive. Check the number, see if we can thrive. Got my crew beside me, we're ready to ride. Something's calling, can't run and hide. Coffee's brewing, but you say no way. Green tea is better, keep me sharp all day. Trust your wisdom, you know what's right.
This is like 1999 and 1998, Matt, when I had that job at Express for like a month. I did work at the mall for a little bit. I never had blonde tips though. I wasn't that lame. All right, we'll do really quick. So if you haven't done the boot camp, I really thank you, Brother Reese, for your donation, man. Congrats on your second payout, dude. This is incredible. Learning volume and learning pivots is monumental to any trading strategy. I think that's great. You put in the work, you're getting the results. I'm very excited. So he turned around and donated to the stream 1 boot camp, and I will donate 3 more. 4 people will get to come to the next boot camp for free, just because. If you haven't done the boot camp yet and you want to enter the contest, type in free class. Sir, can I have 0.12% of your AL? Tyler donated $2, man. That's hilarious. That's funny.
I'm spinning charts like records, man in command. Rocks through the blasting, best in the land. I'm by my side, healthy living our plan. Vegas for the mind, greens in my hand. Futures flying high like we're running the show. Calm under pressure when the numbers all flow. Cool, smart, collected, that's the CEO. Day trader legends, everybody knows. Late night sessions, early morning grind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Healthy choices, peace of mind. Gonna make it building from above ground. Can't stop us now. Together we won't make a sound. We're tearing up the charts, baby, rising to the stars, baby. Every single day we're climbing higher. You will feel this fire. Charts, baby, never gonna fall. Crazy how we make it work together. Flying high like we're forever. Tearing up, tearing
All right, guys. Justin Timberlake. All right, guys. So what do we think? Tearing up the charts is a cute song. It's useful. We'll get some uses out of it. Is it a finalist? It's definitely funny. It's cute. We'll get some hilarious things out of it. If you want to see everybody. Wow. There we go. Like, everybody looks pretty weird with my eyes, except for Chris Kirkpatrick looks pretty much like Chris Kirkpatrick. Looks the same. Everyone else looks weird. Everyone else looks like a skin suit human. You know what I mean? Like, this is just him, and then this is like, look at, yes, we are also human. Yes, we are humans that do human things. Ah, yes, direct us to the nearest human activities, please. Okay. All right, free class giveaway, guys. We're going to do a 4-banger. I'm going to spin the wheel. We have a really good Whoosh fan song, by the way. Saint Isidore, congratulations. I actually did like this version of his Whoosh fan song. It's really good.
The price is taking flight. Day traders sweating through the night. Clicking fast, hearts racing wild. Chasing profits, feeling wild. Whoosh fan, blow it up, blow it high, blow it fast. Nasdaq rockets, can it last? Take profit, take a chance, let it ride, put it right. Whoosh fan, blow, we're along for the tide. Candlesticks dance, the screen's alive. A bull or bear, who'll survive? Fingers twitching, bets collide. The fan keeps blowing, no place to hide. One more trade, the stakes are steep. Dreams to sow, or losses to reap. Whoosh fan, blow it up, blow it high, blow it fast. Nasdaq rockets, can it last? Take profit, take a chance, let it ride, put it right. Whoosh fan,
Mark.
we're along for the tide.
The song is catchy, man. I like it.
One more trade, the stakes are steep.
It's catchy.
Dreams to sow, or losses to reap. Whoosh fan, blow it up, blow it high, blow it fast. Nasdaq rockets, can it last? Take profit, take a chance, let it ride, put it right. Whoosh fan, blow, we're along for the tide.
Wave Chappelle. Wave Chappelle. Love it. Love it. All right. That's a good song. Let's keep this one. Y'all like this one? That one's pretty catchy. All right. That makes it the next level. All right. Wave Chappelle, winner number 2. We'll do winner number 3. All right. You also made another one called One More Trade. Futures Trader made a graphic of all the mats. An album cover of sorts. Croc Diltoni.
Dance like stars in space. I'm chasing shadows in this race. Green or red, it's all the same. Win or lose, I'm in the game. Numbers dance like stars in space. I'm chasing shadows.
One more. So for you guys, the boot camp will start up again probably at the end of September. We're in the middle of the current one, so not worth joining yet. So hold on to it. 90 bid even.
Hearts beat fast, future hangs on every cast. But if I fall or if I soar, I'll always whisper one train more.
All right, congrats to the 4 of you guys. Y'all need to go to Discord. You need to go to the contest channel, contact our admin Slacks, and let him know that you won the contest. And he'll hook you up with your free code to get into the boot camp next time we start. And I'll tell you when we start the new boot camp, start from the beginning. That's where the real magic happens. Where we start off strong. All right, this song, you guys like it? One More Trade by I'm Gonna Trade. He's written some pretty good bangers, man. I like his stuff. It's very catchy. Like a pop, sort of. I dig it. All right. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right. Futures Trader 420, pump the market high. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a giveaway today. FundedNext to celebrate. We give away 250K rapids today to celebrate the FundedNext deal that they're having right now. 40% off, no DLL, uncapped payouts, 100% split. The best, I call it the best prop account in existence because this is when they do the no DLL on top of uncapped payouts, nobody does that combination, and they only do it briefly when they have the sales. All right, guys, let's hit it up. FundedNext, FundedNext, FundedNext. Let's go.
Higher makes my wallet speak. Institutional money flooding every trade. Retail revolution, fortunes being made. Volume explosion, charts blazing red hot. Every second hits the profitable spots. Resistance shattered, no ceiling in sight. This rally's burning through the night. Pump it, make it rain. Rocket scooter breaks the chain. Pump it, break the wall. This is how the giants fall. Green tsunami.
So you guys make sure you use the link in the description, and then code is no limit. It's different this time. It's not the code rocket. They did it weird. So make sure you use the link, use the code, and you can get up to 6. If you didn't get the 6 no DLL accounts, they only do it sporadically. That's the time to load up on FundedNext if you guys never tried to use them. So it's fully uncapped payouts. After 3 days, you can go funded, and after 5 days, you get a payout, and then it's half the balance, whatever your balance ends up being. So if your balance is 50K, you can take out a 25K payout, and that's the best part, uncapped. And hold on, how many is that? One person? Okay, Timo, winner number 1. Yeah, the idea is that it's the only accounts out there that you can scale besides Apex to big, infinite, large payouts. But Apex, well, I guess my funded pro you can as well. The idea is that you get uncapped out the door. We don't have to work towards the uncapped. So your very first payout can be hundreds of thousands of dollars whenever you decide to do it. Very few props allow that flexibility. It's very risky for them. That's why they very seldomly put the no DLL with the uncapped. No DLL actually, a daily loss limit actually limits your scalability. So the daily loss limit is a multiple, or multiple of that is how much you can grow an account. If you're making like 2-to-1 trades, then the 1 is your DLL, the most you can lose. So you can only make 2 or 3 times your DLL per day, depending on your scaling plan based on how much you're trading, how many R's multiples you're trading. So if you're doing like 1.5-to-1 trades, your DLL is going to limit how much you can possibly grow. So no DLL means you can basically scale to whatever limit you feel necessary. Take as much drawdown as necessary to scale as much. You can take more risks to get more reward. Essentially, it's like an untethered account. And they're very nice. They let you get 6 total this time, 6 uses of the coupon. So therefore, the best use of the coupon is the 100Ks because you can only get a fixed amount of them, the most values in the 100K. It's 40% off also. All right. Was that 2 people? Let's give away 2 more because I'm feeling happy. I want you guys to check it out. I love y'all. All right. Nice show, nice show. All right, one more. We'll do 4 today. What do you guys think about the song Pump the Market High? We all fan? Yes or no? Keep it, don't keep it. What do you think? That was a reminder of that. All right, Captain Jack 69, winner number 4. Woo, 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 woo. Gotta type something in chat though. Be quick. 69, Jack. All right. All right, the 4 of you guys and girls. Captain Jack, Intamon Daily, Ruana, Timo, You know the drill. Go to my Discord, go to the contest channel, locate the admin name Slacks, take a screenshot of your YouTube ID from inside your account. That way you know that's you. Have an account with FundedNext already. Let our admin Slacks know that you won the contest. I'll hook you up with the information on how to get your free account. All right. One more song before we get back to chilling. All right. As you know,
Welcome to Trading Vice City, where the money flows like neon lights or a smack rose. Cruising Wall Street in my trading ride, a rocket scooter platform by my side. Market makers think they own these streets, but we got the intel, we got the beats. Running missions with my trading crew. Art in Austin, no one.
why is it not showing more? There we go.
Liquidity maps on my GPS, navigate the chaos.
Now the funny part is IDOC is just a torso on top of the car. She's missing legs, but that's okay. Nobody has to know. But she is wearing the heated Snuggie blanket.
Vice City trading, running wild, money laundering, Wall Street style.
And I got some of it right.
Full of indicators, 15 weapons against the traders. Volume flow, ammunition. Positional risk is my intuition. Least scanner picking up the chatter. Retail's coming, profits scattered. Hedge fund bosses losing control. We're taking over, that's the goal. This is Trading Vice City, where the charts ain't pretty. Stealing profits from the big fish, every trade's another hit kid. Ours Matt's the kingpin here, making market makers disappear. Vice City trading, running wild. Money laundering, Wall Street style.
All right, now the question is, do I want to trade from here?
Wall Street style. All units, massive volume spike downtown. Rocket scooter crew is taking over this town. Institutional players requesting backup. Too late, boys, they're already cracked up. From the penthouse to the trading floor, we're the ones they can't ignore. Started small, but now we're legends. Every contract our name mentions.
So this is the impact red line. This is the first pullback you'll likely see. If there is a pullback, it's here, nowhere else. This is it. If there is any pullback, it's from here. Usually IRLs is our resistance, so the potential for volatility is in here, which I hope to see today. Not that I'm going to be shorting it, but if I were longing, I would definitely close out here because the market's still volatile. This is just that same mega phony expansion of the range that we talked about. And that's exactly what we're getting. I don't see this as breakout rally potential just yet, so I'd be chilling. FundedNext contest is over, you guys. Y'all missed out. We already did it.
All units, money laundering, Wall Street style.
Bow, bow, bow.
Rocket scooter crew is taking over this town.
Instead of, she's not a centaur, she's a centaur.
Too late, boys, they're all
Half car, half IDOC.
from the penthouse to the trading floor. We're the ones they can't ignore. Started small, but now we're legends. Every contract our name mentions. Fed up's got the inside story. Money Mander counts the glory. The city's ours, the deed is done. Trading Vice City, we've won. Final core, this is Trading Vice City, where fortunes aren't pretty. Robbing banks with legal trades, every profit that we've made. Ours match the dawn supreme, live in every trader's dream. Vice City conquered, mission complete. Wall Street bowing at our feet. In Trading Vice City, the house always wins, but we are the house now.
Good deal. Good deal. All right. Decent song. I dig it. Definitely playlist. GTA 6 confirmed. Actually confirmed. It's been confirmed. Excited for it. Alrighty. All right, we've got about an hour and so left until we head over to my funded TV. So chilling for a little bit. This is a nice kind of long setup off of here. I'm gonna wait or pull back, red line pullback back down to liquidity pockets. I'm gonna be looking for that. Apparently, this is a song called "Longing." This is a version of me as 1990s TV dad Bob Saget look-alike. America's funniest home gurus.
I rule this path of greatness. Your trades, it always persuades us. These rules are so easy to learn. Your convictions must stay stern in the times of over trading. More you blow up, the more they're cheering. You're working harder to earn. Just learn all these rules. Last time we tried moving averages. This time we do this right. Rocket scooter. I wish I wasn't, but we just can't say. Be patient. Pick up. We love you, and we're sad when we don't see. We're on our feet like Wall Street fiends. Never abandon your dreams. We blew up these streams. Set the scene. I was meant to succeed in my own longing. But the strength of the market falling apart. You could be blowing up town. Longing off HP. Can you taste the money? Longing off HP. Can you taste it?
I was not expecting this to
Ready for the close.
be what the song sounded like with this graphic.
Longing. What the statistics say. It's not just me.
That's sir, can I have 10 keyboards? Oh, that's great.
Everything presents.
All right, y'all. It's been a good trading day so far. This is the pullback. Like I said, red line's the first pullback we'll get. Resilience is positive and it's slightly better than it was earlier. So open would likely be stronger and half gap would likely be stronger. Taking that analysis right here. Well, I was pretty good at nailing all the directions. I didn't take all the trades. I knew longing to there and there's a little bit of pullback from there. I haven't touched any of it though. I just got the initial trade. That's it. So we look at resilience being slightly better as the day goes by. Slightly better. And therefore your pivot's going to be slightly stronger. Like it might not dip into there. It might bounce exactly there and keep going. Free Matt. I love it.
We're on our feet like Wall Street fiends. Never abandon your dreams.
I dig it.
We can build this account. We will build everything. And then lose the suffering. Humpty Dumpty
Catchy.
sat on a wall.
Why am I watching Spy? Because the market is threatening turning around. And S&P is the weaker of the two. So because S&P is weaker of the two, they have same exact maps. I'm going to keep an eye out on the S&P today. Nasdaq is showing a little bit more strength because of Google. So it's tilted. I wouldn't use Nasdaq as a gauge for the rest of the market. Since I'm worried that the market is likely going to still experience volatility, I want to look at the most conservative scenario. I love this song. This song's a great song, huh? Good song, good song. Okay. Very good job. Very good job. I was access to Bootcamp last because whenever I also get free access to the platform. No, so Esteban, the platform is a separate thing that you will have to get if you want to get the platform. It's separate. All right, good deal, Gil. This one's called One More Trade. As I say, we're experiencing the expansion of volatility. Market's moving higher, but VIX is still somewhat arguably on the edge again. VVIX is slightly better-ish, but not great yet. And we're still above triple B on S&P. So this is the test. Here is the turning point of everything. We either sell off from here very hard today, or we break through and continue to hold, and then we're rallying for the rest of the month. This is it. This is the break point. It's not going to have 2 or 3 tests of the same area. My belief is that we're going to pull back into here and maybe support, and then overnight the market's going to decide its fate. So today, volatile range, and then I'm going to play the edges. You guys understand what I'm saying about playing the edges? Right? I'm just playing the edges of volatility, not chasing a long, not chasing a short. Red line is called impact line. This is something that you're going to learn in your illiquidity pivots class. We teach exactly this pivot right here. It's one of our best tools and methods. You don't even need Rocket Scooter to do it. It's a manual technique. It's something I created about a decade ago. It's really solid. You guys got it, right? Yep. So we're going to just play the ranges today. Assume that the market does have stability and liquidity here, but losing this is bad. Losing liquidity pocket is bad. Ideal setup is there. Playing the range, not trying to break out for generational wealth on the breakout rally. You're gonna note the VIX is in the place that it's in, and VVIX in the place that it's in, that the market is going to be volatile, as we assumed. God, I feel like I'm walking around with a crystal ball today. This was so clean. I've nailed each pivot, so I'm chilling today, waiting for the edge. The liquidity pocket will be the great buy. Bullseye will be great buy. Keep an eye on resilience today. Do I look at any other time frames, Nick? I actually don't. I don't use technical analysis. I have a whole different method of trading. So I never change the time frame because it's irrelevant. I don't use candles for anything. So we're kind of pioneering a brand new, simpler way of trading that's actually more complex under the hood, but no different time frames. Not necessary. The pivots are not any different despite the time frame on the chart. This is all based on actual positions and risk in the market. So the algo is telling me which prices are support and resistance, and that's really it. It's independent of the timeline. So an example is right now, this is considered support because one of my indicators says so. And therefore, the market has been supporting here so far. So today, the ideal setup would be to have the bigger cluster of supports down here. These are my stronger pivots. So all through here, there's the potential long potentials all down inside of here. So essentially, I'm going to choose to take the stronger longs near the bottom and then cut off them wrong right there. And the idea becomes, without using, so candle theory and other things are good. They just enhance what you're doing. This is where you can have pivots that are more predictable volume that I can act on despite the time frame. What do you guys think about that song called One More Trade? I liked it. Pretty decent. At least quarterfinals next round, past the first round. Decent little dance song there. Cool. All right. We'll do one more. You guys know I love the graphic. You get it in there. I love it. We got Papa Emeritus from Ghost, Rocket Scooter 1, 4, and 5 Commandments. I love it. I'm a big Ghost fan. If you guys like rock or metal. He wrote like maybe 10 songs. Oh my god, what a whole bunch of them. Quarterfinals and yours, Jamie. Oh, that's right. You made it to the next round. So today, I'm looking for liquidity pocket long, at least support there. Resilience being slightly stronger here than here. The open pivot is stronger for a bigger bounce. So it is advantageous to see resilience getting slightly better. This might actually be a pivot that continues to support. I wouldn't be shorting through here because of the stronger resilience, but in case it does fall, I'm armed and ready to long. At least half gap will be a much stronger pivot, as long as everything's equal. All right. Decent song, rock song. You guys like it? Yes or no? So pivot areas are where it's consolidating. The pivot areas are where you're going to have predictable volume. So whenever you're trading, you want to know that other traders are going to be there to move. Okay, actually, resilience got worse right now. So be very careful. The pivot did not get stronger. This is likely to pull through, less likely to bounce. You guys see Res just took a nosedive. So the pivot areas are basically going to be where other traders will be. You see how we're touching this line and there's volume at this line. All of our pivots are predictable volume through many different methods. Our whole shtick here is we can predict volume. And so each time you touch any of our lines on the screen, you can predict that volume will spike. You can predict that there's going to be traders there. So because of that, I'm not trading everywhere. See, I didn't get faked out on the long setup. My choice is I'm going to long just where traders are going to be. There's volume here, here, and here. And then right there. So these are the hot spots today to trade at. Everywhere else I'm going to avoid. And only act where other traders will be. I don't want to trade when there's no volume. That's kind of the whole point of what we do here. It's a whole different method. We're kind of pioneering this field and we're certainly going viral because of it. It's different, but it's a planning tool. It allows me to plan. I know already if I go ahead and long, as this white line is greater than 0, if I buy the dip here, 64.32 to 64.48 is already a 16 trade with a 10 stop. It's a 1.6 to 1 trade. I'm already an hour ahead of that. I know my risk, I know my reward. I'll double down there for a 2.6 to 1 trade on a second account from here to there. I'm an hour ahead of these two trades. I've already planned them out. So the idea is a trade planning tool. It's very immaculate. It's really cool. Gamma exposure is mostly the method for hedge pressure, and zones are based on dealer gamma exposure, where it's a different style of gamma exposure. What we do is we can actually take all the options and filter out just dealer options from the mix, whereas most gamma exposure models don't have the ability to do that. Actually, all of them don't. All of them just look at all options. We have a sophisticated algorithm that can understand that a certain pattern of options risk is held by market makers. We can actually identify them inside the mix of all of it. We plug out just the dealers. And we know because we have the dealers, we know that they're going to hedge with high probability. Therefore, we can guarantee volume will be there. All options are not necessarily hedged, but if you can pluck out in the whole map which ones are dealer, you're going to get a better read. The open, half gap, and close is based on the MOC process, which is opening and closing the market. Nothing to do with the gamma exposure. So each pivot's a different way to predict volume. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, that's a cool song. I like it. It's got like 8 songs though. I'm a trade planning tool. You're a whatever. You're a trade planning tool, jerk. Is this an indicator we sell? Well, we actually the whole entire platform, Nick. So we actually built an entire trading platform, and we actually built entire tool set inside of it. So it's we actually if you get the platform, the tools come as a part of it. So that is my indicator. You're my indicator. Whatever. Wednesday. We're all a bunch of trade planning tools, actually. Every single one of us. And then on top of a couple of other tools that we do have inside of here, there's a bunch of arbitrage that indicators that look at the difference between the sum of the basket and the actual futures themselves. So for example, S&P futures are tracking the S&P, NASDAQ futures tracking the NASDAQ. This is a lump sum indicator of what all the market cap in the S&P 500 is doing. What this indicator is going to tell you is that there's a 90% chance that because this is greater than half, means most of the market cap is bullish today, is a 90% chance that the S&P ends up above that line today. So I'm using that in my judgment call today, which is why I'd like to actually take the trade here and here. 90% probability is based on the fact if 78% of the market cap is bullish, then the S&P is not likely to lose the bull zone unless the stocks themselves are bearish. So if the stocks themselves are bullish and this falls down into here, I'm longing it back up to there. Very high probability setups. So I use the fact that the index is selling off a little faster and the stocks are supporting to not bet against the stocks themselves in one bite. This indicator down here is another arbitrage indicator that looks at momentum flux through different, momentum flux here, I'm talking about engineering, market cap flux. I used to, everybody, all the engineers in here were like, ooh, momentum flux, very nice. So market cap flux through the gap. So today, for example, S&P gapped up, SPY gapped up, and therefore we're looking at what the stocks are doing inside of their own gaps. Most of the stocks have gapped and gone, which is what the Y line is telling you. So therefore the S&P is likely to gap and go as well, rather than gap and fade. So because the white line is greater than 0, it tells me that it's unlikely to even go there, probabilistically. So my best bet is the long from here because it's likely to hook off of that. So as close as we get to here is where I want to build a long today. And I'm using that just as guidance on my trading. That's what all the different levels represent. The video about hysteresis perked your ears? Took you back to chemistry class? I like all of your songs, man. There's like 10 of them. I'm going to pass you to the next round, and I'm going to go through tonight and decide which one I like the best. There's many. Pick one later, because I don't want to go through 10 songs right now on stream. I'll go look at it tonight and find out which one I like the best. But they're all pretty decent. Okay. All is flux, nothing stands still. You're a mechanical engineer? Oh, heck yeah. Well, yeah, so hysteresis is something that you'll experience all the time in the field, especially as a mechie. You have buildup, right? So mechanical scaling and buildup on equipment is a part of hysteresis. If your equipment isn't properly flushed or cleaned, each additional iteration of any kind of reaction or movement or something will continue to build on top of the previous. I don't know if they call it hysteresis, but that's the same principle. Maddie Ghost. I love it. Okay. So yeah, Rocket Scooter is what happens when you get a bunch of engineers build a trading platform. You know, we're all mathematicians, so it's a little bit of a different approach to the market. The contest cut off at least till September for music writing. We're going to do another one, man. This is so much fun to just collect the music and play it and see what people like. An engineer making the pewter chips for 25 years. Your neck hurts. This is your life with your soldering iron. Making them dang their computers. Hey man, that's better than what I used to make. I used to make diaper absorbent. Not even, I wasn't even cool enough to make diaper absorbent. I made the precursor to diaper absorbent. I made the chemical that they made the absorbent out of. Polyacrylic acid, baby. Good stuff. Don't drink it. Probably give you really horrible diarrhea. Probably plug you up, actually. And probably absorb all the liquid in your gut. Probably extremely constipated. That's the opposite of diarrhea, actually. All right, Farina, she wrote another song. Rocket scooting into the sky. You've been writing some pretty good songs. She's had a couple of finalists already. Or quarterfinalists already. Farina hitting it hard. Stream loading. I'm already in love. I bet you there's a Chubby Emu episode about ingesting it. I'm sure he's gonna be like, you know, I got my hand on some polyacrylic acid. I always wanted to eat some and see what happened. So let's get it under the fumet. Dude, I love that guy, dude. Chubby Emu's great. He's the one that does all the, like, how shit kills you. Like, essentially. He's like the doctor guy. Hey, Paul, here's a case. He's like, here's a story. Well, there was one that I remember that I used to always like watch all the time. It was oh yeah, a man drinks 3 scoops of horse electrolytes and unthinkable things happen to him. Yeah, guys, we're gonna drop some poly, some polyacrylic. It's a great song. I don't know if you guys love it, but I absolutely love it. Farina killing it. I'm digging it. Next round.
Matt's trading and cute, yeah, he's riding the chart.
Good job, good job.
Scooter system, it's a trading work of art. Chats popping off.
It's mystic, it's like EDM, I love it. Okay.
One dude spamming, clogging up the air.
It's 80s.
Flying, but this guy's whining, got the chat room rolling their eyes. Matt's calling trades, NASDAQ futures on lock. Rocket scooter zooming, he's the king of the clock. But this spammer's back, typing sir like a fool.
So my setup today, I'm really anticipating just grabbing bottom bull zone support here. Bear zone support here, 6424, and I'll look at NASDAQ really quick because I'm gonna pull those up. Sir, can I ask a question? This is the kind of music I would hear when people are like, sir, can I ask a question? Sir, can I have $10? Mr. Rocket, Mr. Rocket, can I have $10, please? Mr. Rocket, can I have a free TVT account? Mr. Rocket. Hey. All right, so liquidity pocket NASDAQ would be good. Resilience has gotten weaker on the subsequent bounce. Therefore, the opening trade is a weaker pivot. Half gap is more likely, and the flush is more likely today from here to here. I'm not taking the long on this. We know the volatility expansion is there. Therefore, we can expect kind of a parabolic expansion of the range because VVIX is high. VVIX greater than 100 creates the sort of curvature as we expected today. That's why I didn't chase the long. I'm up. I don't know whatever this is. 2, 3, 4, 51, 57, 65. I don't know if I can add right. I think 65, $7,000 today so far. Taking it light. Anytime somebody asks me a question, I'm gonna play this song, and this song basically means you're a doofus. If y'all hear me ever play this song, it's because I'm making fun of you. Like if anybody says something dumb and you just hear me just randomly play this song, we're all gonna laugh because we know that I'm trolling them. That's a keeper. Got that song? That's a keeper. All right. Very funny, very useful. I'm gonna pass it to the next one. Maybe not a winning song, but a useful song. We'll give you, well, you'll be like a runner-up song for sure. We'll play this to troll dumb people and dumb questions. Because I love y'all. Sir Red Rocket, $10, please. $10 to Red Rocket? Damn, that's a good one. That's a good price. Here's Unstoppable Matt.
He's just a shadow in the night. Screen glow burning in his eyes. Tick by tick, the market bites. Dreams are heavy, but he won't compromise. Told him, kid, you'll never last. This game will
Can I repeat this? I want this on a loop.
but he's holding strong. He won't let go. There's a fire in his soul.
I would like to just play this forever.
But the fire's alive. He's been broken down, but he's gonna survive. One more chance, and the moment is near. He feels it now, the breakout is here. He's unstoppable. Nothing in his way. Rising from the shadows to the break of day. With every move, the future
Not bad, not bad, not bad. So guys, you're just tuning in. I'm waiting for a dip to buy 6420, 6430 S&P. Market's still playing off of yesterday's volatility. I took 2 shorts today, one overnight, one at the open.
shots were heavy,
Cashed
the
out.
nights were long. Every setback made him strong. He found the tools
Wish it was like
song. Now the bull
after you play, I don't even know.
ran on. Through the storms, he stood tall.
This song is great.
Never
I'm
gave
in
up,
love.
he gave his all. Now he's rising up, he hears the call. Rocket scooter leading it all.
Got a little MJ in there with that.
He's unstoppable.
Stop them all!
Nothing in his way. Rising from the shadow to
This is literally like a 1991, 1989 song, right? A sounding song.
power. Now he takes his stand. He's unstoppable.
Whitney Houston meets Michael Jackson sort of sound. I dig it.
No more fear. No more chains. Every
This is gonna be a top 10 song. I feel it. Y'all like it? Yeah, it's really good. Nice. Yeah, nice moves. I've been practicing for a while. All right, we got one more entry into the contest. It's the second version of the Cosmic Symphony. So everybody, all right, everybody get your, get your microdosing LSD ready, get your tabs ready, get ready to drop because I'm gonna take you on a journey, a rocket scooter Cosmic Symphony. All right, so brighten up your moon rockets, you're ready to go. Astral edit of a rocket scooter Cosmic Symphony drifts through the starlit soundscapes with smoother atmospheric vocals that blend into cosmic synths and driving rhythms. This refined cut strips away any excess, keeping the journey concise yet powerful, an astral voyage of energy, balance, and wonder. Let me take you on a journey.
drifting where the stars align. Hedge pressure written in the sky. Liquidity whispers timelessly, guiding to infinity. Celestial satellites we find, tracing trades through stellar tides. Signals shine from light unbound, tranquil seas drift without a sound.
Armin van Buren, yeah.
Cosmic maps the
We need like the cannons.
swing, resonance throughout the age. Rocket
Decent tune, decent tune.
sets the stage.
It's pretty solid trance sound. Yeah, it is. This is really good. All right, you guys like it? We'll vote it on next round.
In the silence echoes bloom. In the chaos
Good deal, good deal.
consume.
All right. Good stuff. What's the date on the submission? I think I forgot when I cut it off. It was a week or two ago. I marked it somewhere. But if you enter the contest after the cutoff, you'll just be in the next one. We do like one of these like a couple times a year. I'll do it a couple times a year now. Please switch to Nasdaq for a second. Yeah, absolutely. What do you want to see? Nasdaq has been holding the open. Nasdaq is a stronger push because of Google today, right? So just be careful. Nasdaq is slightly tilted, weighted a little heavier. Ideally, this is not going to sell off, and ideally, we're going to hold this area. The volatility is still present, so I'm not chasing like I'm going to miss out on a big rally. I think if not today, it would be tonight that this area will be tested. This is just, it makes every sense in the world that we don't just V up and rally when volatility is high. The market should test liquidity. The ideal test of liquidity would be right here. I do have puts still in case the market does die out, but I'll be buying the dip at liquidity pocket. My favorite entry will be right there at the, hold on one second, at the bear zone top, bull zone bottom sort of thing. Oh, and you guys, if y'all noticed, we fixed the bug. I forgot to make an announcement about it. But the bear zone support used to actually be drawn at the bottom rather than the top of the box. It was a mistake I never even caught. And we only noticed it whenever you have single level walls. We draw a little bit of a box just to give it some weight so you can actually see it. But the thing was that the box was actually drawing bull zone at the bottom and then extending like the fake wall. As I say, an example would be if this exact strike was the only place there was a zone, it was a line instead of a box. It would still draw a tiny little box to show you a box. We call it like the fake wall. It's not really wall. The wall is just the level. And everything else is just to give you the visual, so you actually don't just see a straight line, because if it was a bunch of gray lines, you would confuse it with the open and closed lines. It got a little messy. So we would basically extend, if it's a single level wall, which is here, we draw like essentially in NASDAQ, I think it's like 20 points or something. Let me see how thick we make it. 56 to 40. Okay, it's 10 points. It's arbitrarily chosen as 10 points just to give it some visual. When you shrink it up, it looks like that. So the issue was there was a bug. We didn't even realize it because it was so small I couldn't see it. The bull zones would actually draw, the level would be at the bottom, which is the actual zone, and then the fake wall would be up here at the top. On the bear zone, however, it was drawing the real wall at the bottom and the fake wall at the top. I think Ian or somebody was telling me about it. Or not. I think Ian Rayner's the one who told me about it. So the idea was it's bear zone top, which is where the support is, but the label was down here at the bottom, and so was the wall, and it would draw the fake 10-point wall here, such that people were thinking, aha, that's the bear zone top, instead of it actually being there. So we have since fixed it to where that is the actual, and the label is at the top now instead of the bottom. So when you have these single level walls, it was actually off by whatever 10 points. So we fixed the bug. And I forgot to make the announcement about the bug being fixed, but just letting you guys know that has been repaired. So bull zone support, the labels at the bottom, bear zone support, the labels at the top. It really is the top of the bear zone and bottom of the bull zone now. And it's always been top of the bear zone, but you wouldn't notice the difference in a regular zone like this because the label would be at the zone. But whenever it was a single line label, it could be or single line level, it could be confusing because there's an arbitrary 10-point gray box drawn there that is not actually the bear zone top, but the label being at the top implied that it was. So just FYI. All right. Okay. All right. So going forward, I'm going to do nothing here. I'm not going to try to short it from here. I still think the market's liquid enough. I'm going to be fine and nice and dandy along. I'd be absolutely lucky if by the end of middle of the day, I can get that little dip right there to play on. I'm going to watch S&P today rather than NASDAQ because the S&P is the worst of the two. How do I know? I look at these white numbers down here at the bottom. 17 is less strong than 53. So 17, the S&P is a weaker index. NASDAQ is just getting skewed because of Google. Therefore, I'm going to make sure the S&P is in the forefront of what I'm watching, and it's going to be the gauge of the rest of the market for the rest of the day. Why don't zones show the prices like the other levels? Because it's a bug. Good call. Also, bull zone and bear zone labels need prices next to them. Good deal. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, just a bug. Looks like it got left out. Ideally, I would love for the labels to be like where the prices were kind of lined up next to each other, but I wonder if I can space that out a certain way such that was possible. It would be kind of hard to do with all these labels being different. I have to change the order. Put the price first would create that, but I don't think it's really not necessary. So you blew your cow the fuck out me. Can I borrow $10? Yeah, so why zones such a prices? Oh, sorry. What's the question? If you blew an account due to the bug, that means you have poor risk management. He's just joking around. You know, everybody here trolls me to be fun. Playing Knife Catcher's the great song. I love Knife Catcher's Anonymous, dude. All right. I kind of want to hear it again. It has been a while. So I mean, if you guys are okay with it. I don't want to play it. I mean, I'm just putting it out there.
Hi, my name is Dave, and I caught the dip again.
Again.
I thought it was the low. It was just another wick. Saw it on the 5-minute heart, skipped a beat, formed a little hammer.
I'm not gonna lie, I can remember listening to this in the car the other day. Went to dinner. By the way, this is the cough drop from the story. I still have it on my desk. One with the genetically modified chemical structure. It's been heat worked into a different texture. This is very Meatloaf, dude. You like imagine just like Meatloaf standing there with his leather jacket on and like a V-neck white shirt. His hair's fucking blowing. He's caressing the mic while he's singing. You know he does it. And I would do anything for love. His name is Robert Paulson. You even saw Divergence, bro. I swear. And then Josh Groban comes in the fucking chorus to sing like the little side bit here. And everybody's like, when did Groban get here? What the hell? It does. It sounds like the finale of a musical, right? It's supposed to be rock opera sound, by the way. So theatrical. Like if there was a musical about day trading degens, I swear to God, I'm gonna write this musical and take this shit to Broadway. And this will literally be the finale song at the end when all the degens get together and whatever problem that they solve. It's like we could turn The Big Short into a musical.
Again.
Follow a hedge fund with a bunch of just like coke sniffing, like, dudes, hookers and blow, the whole 9 yards, right? And then they got to have Knife Catchers Anonymous. It's like the finale to the show, right? And then the curtain drops and everybody's like, ah. Matthew Lloyd Webber, right? It kind of has that rock opera feel to it. Very like, yeah. It almost reminds me of what's his name? Rent, the guy that did Rent. Andrew, he died right after the Jonathan Larson. Yeah. It sounds like Jonathan Larson, which was crazy if you guys are like Broadway fans or whatever. Jonathan Larson, after he produced Rent, which was one of the best shows ever. So the music from it was fantastic. He died before it became famous. Like it just like right when they're doing their dress rehearsals. He didn't even get to see it become the big thing that it was.
All systems green. T-minus 60.
Yeah, did you see Tick Tick Boom? That was pretty good, right? With Andrew Garfield played Jonathan Larson. Yeah, it's pretty good. Trump is talking. All right, this song said, "Are you ready to rise?" Wait, what are you guys talking about panic attacks for? You get panic attacks too? For what? To the disco? I get panic attacks to disco Blanc 182. Are you guys talking about like and then you're actually really talking about panic attacks? Oh. Panic attacks at the disco. Ideal setup today would be, again, falling to zone support. Spare zone top, zone bottom today. I'm just waiting. I'm up $7,000 today, whatever already. I'm just chilling. I'm taking into accounts one at a time, split up the risk. All my trades today were short, which is rare. I told you guys, whenever I short, I usually almost always get it right, and it's so rare that I short. I'd be super convinced. Today was a coin flip. Wasn't the only time I was like extremely convinced, but I was just betting on the volatility, playing a quick short. Goes at half gap earlier. It's a perfect trade. Quickie 10 points, in and out. Sir Darb, are you ready to ride? I can dig it. I love it. I'm gonna vote it through. It's like a hairband sound. It's like Motley Crue, White Snake sort of feel to it. Not as heavy, but I like it. I'm into it. I'll vote it through. All right. Now I'm about to make every single one of you hate my guts and unsubscribe to the stream because so as AI has been sort of like creating images, it has taken two paths. Somehow the AI has been creating this older version of me, which is like some weird older uncle of mine look. This does sound like an 80s sitcom, doesn't it? Like Perfect Strangers or something. Mork and Mindy, just the goofy shit of the 80s. The song written by Randy Newman. Do 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 do. Mr. Belding. Is there not a kid's song instructing kids to eat blue chews? I don't know. Mr. Belvedere? Yeah. Exactly, right? Like, kind of reminds me of like Elf or something. Silver Spoons. Actually, the piano kind of reminds me of Charles in Charge a little bit. Taking me back to like the olden days. Night Court, The Golden Girls, Head of the Class. You remember all those sitcoms from back in the day? Coach. I'm looking at a list. Perfect Strangers, Growing Pains, Wonder Years, Who's the Boss, Kate and Allie, My Two Dads. That's extremely 80s. Maybe Short, dude. Oh god, that's spirit. That's comedy gold, dude. I fucking love it. Do. Maybe when I do a Baby Short, I'll do it. I'm gonna vote it through because why the hell not? Cool. It's useful. Baby Shark, Baby Short. That's right, Gabe. You're the winner, baby. What did the coach actually coach on Coach? Wasn't he supposed to be a football coach? Did we actually ever see? I don't remember ever watching and seeing games on Coach though. What did Craig T. Nelson actually coach? College football coach. Okay. Apparently, football, college football. Alright guys, we got about half an hour, so I'll head over to My Funded TV, but we're just chilling today. This is a very straightforward day. Half gap support, positive res. Nice little run to red line. I didn't take it. I just took the short side of this and just waited now for the better dip. Oh, the other guy in the, you talking about, oh, what's his face? God, I can't see his name. What's the actor's name? He's the guy that was in The Stand as well. His friend, the other guy in what's the name of his? Let's give the name of Coach. He's an actor that was like in The Stand. M-O-O-N, that spells moon.
Alpine's peaks, they never soared. And Tori's lessons left me bored.
Oh, you guys, I never was listening to the lyrics about this. This is
Trading with Matt. Oh, that's where I'm at.
oh, this is kind of adorable. Although some of these guys like Alpine are my buddies. They're poking fun. It's cute. PW. Lincoln full port.
Day trading with Matt.
Oh yeah, Bill I can't pronounce his last name. Bill, that's it. That's his name. I can't say it. The other guy from Coach. Yeah. How's the top red line calculated, Sly? We have a whole class on how to do it. It's called illiquidity pivots. It's a manual calc. I did it at the start of the stream. So if you go to the very beginning of the stream, you can watch me do it. Gotcha. First day up $1,200. Today up $500. Let's go. All right, guys. And also we just hit 40K subs. So I'm super excited. That's a pretty cool song. I like it. It's funny. Although it does poke fun at some of our friends, so we can't actually use it. But I do like think it's funny. We all troll each other anyways for fun. They'll probably take it personal though. Other than this funny, Tori's trend lines made me bored. She's not one of my friends. She's awful. But if you didn't make a song about making fun of Tori the whole time, I'd totally play it.
A shift in the shadows.
All right, so today I'm looking for a long trade from bottom, bull zone and bear zone top, long trade, long trade. So it's pretty great. I had a 20K day yesterday, and I'm sitting about almost 7K today, so it's been pretty decent. Did I short last night? I did short last night, yes sir. I shorted literally right at the open to this just to retrace out this right here. Yep. It's the second day in a row I've shorted at the open. It's probably the second time in a quarter I've probably shorted overnight. I don't really short at all overnight ever. I have to be very convinced, and all the evidence is lining up for volatility, so I knew it was possible. A tight stop on it, it's pretty easy. Good song. I'm into it, man. I like it. It's called Catalyst. When there's a catalyst, we play it. Telling you to stay away. This would have been great for yesterday, man. 40K, congratulations. That's right. Today we're giving away iDoc's bathwater soap. We've made 100 bars of her bathwater soap. I can guarantee she's farted in it at least twice. Load up on it. Because after she took a bath, we drained the soap water out. And made the bathwater and made soap out of it. But you know it's a real thing, right? Dr. Squatch made a Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap. This is actually real. I'm not making this up. I know because I bought a case of it. Just kidding. It's a real thing. I think we're joking. Idoc and I have been up all night making soap. So, Sydney Sweeney collaborated with men's soap brand Dr. Squatch to create a limited edition bar of soap called Sydney's Bathwater Bliss, which contains actual water from her bathtub. The marketing concept she conceived to playfully respond to the public's fixation on her image. So there you go. So Idoc and I were like, all right, let's capitalize on that. It smells like shrimp boat captain. Can I taste it? Post Taco Bell. Post Taco Bell premium soap bar. Oh, for those of you that want the extra perfumey quality. I like the song. Good song, man. Deal. All right. Definitely a deal. All right, one more song before we. What the heck is going on with this picture? The picture's not loading up. No clue. All right. The internet's still here? What's going on? One more song.
I have met my nemesis, Matt Rocket Scooter. He's the defender of the weak.
It's cool without the picture.
Of all the prop firms trying to save us from customer support. He can save
No clue what's going on with the attachment here.
He can save us. He can save us. He can save us. He can save us. Whoa, whoa.
Kind of ironic. Wait, bathwater, bubble bath, acid bubble. We're in a bubble. Short everything. Short it all. Or she actually bathed in the water just to make. Well, if she said if it's water from her bathtub, technically she could have just taken water from the bathtub without even sitting in it. I think the joke is she sat in it or whatever. Gwyneth Paltrow made a vagina candle. Oh, that's right. I do remember something like that. Probably one drop of bathwater per 1,000 bars. Oh yeah. Big soap. Yeah, we bring big soap back to the conversation. Big soap is now profiting hard. They've always been trying to find ways to scam you into buying more soap, damn it. And I'm gonna tell you, as much as we talk about big soap here, I have no intention on shooting myself in the back of the head twice. We're uncovering the scam of big soap. Be careful, guys. If I accidentally disappear, you know who got me. I'd be knocking on the doors over at Tide. They probably got something to do with it. It's a pretty good song. There it is. There's the photo. Matt, the defender of the week. Prop firm defender. 3 guys at Johnson & Johnson about to show up at my doorstep in black tuxedos with earpiece in. Come with us, sir. Get in the car. They're gonna take me up to their big soapy castle. Made out of literally bars of soap at the top of a hill in the middle of a lava planet. So this is a cool, useful, funny song. I dig it. We'll use it somehow. I'll put it in the useful category. Matt calls prop firm to save people. That's adorable. Yeah, and so this is like, you know, slightly AM radio DJ, slightly public radio at a college DJ Matt, slightly smooth jazz radio host. But I do like the sort of doo-wop sound to the music. I'm a big fan of like that whole era of music. One more and we'll end here. Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Oh, you can. It's not Proctor you have to worry about. It's really Gamble. That's Proctor's the good cop. Gamble, well, Gamble's the asshole, yeah. Anything 80s, I'm into. Like, I like it. My mouse. I like the sort of like beep boop 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 beep boop boop. Pretty dope. Mooney and Lieber, they both suck, and those guys are jerks, man. The joystick and the keyboard. In fact, Eaton, that's funny, dude. Yeah, he's definitely like, I don't know if this guy's ever played a video game in his life. However, if you look very clearly, not only is he slamming that Atari joystick so hard there's sparks coming out of it, I don't really know what function the keyboard serves. He's certainly not on the WASD keys. He's over here off to the right. His thumb's not even on the spacebar. This is probably why he's so angry. He's probably wondering why his guy's not jumping on the screen. He's pushing all these buttons. Homeboy would shift his hands over here a little bit. It might actually work a little bit better. This guy is rage playing Street Fighter though. Geriatric. Yeah, right? Hair's on point though. And the guy seems to have like a second row of teeth in between his current teeth. I don't know if you guys can see it. Guy's like, the guy's literally like chewing on teeth. Like in between his teeth, he's like literally gnawing on the rest of his teeth. I think this is guy's literally built like a great white. Sure, he's got rows of teeth in there. Hawk chicken. Dude is so, yeah, is he gnawing on a blue chew? Is that what it is? Oh my god, alright. This is by far like the most hardcore human I've ever seen in my life. Funny song. Alright. I dig it. Oh, I had some fun today. Somebody got that. Is he chewing on the hawk toucan? He's chewing on that thing. I'm gonna chew on that thing. Looks like a Street Fighter character. Yeah, absolutely looks like Guile, man. Have you guys seen the meme that's Guile's theme goes with everything? Have y'all seen that meme? Hold on. It's old school. It's like a boomer meme, but still. Let me see if I can find some videos. There's like a, I'll play real quick. I can find it. I hear Pickle back there. What's up? All right, do you remember Street Fighter?
Yes.
So there was an old meme that's called Guile's theme goes with everything, and it's a song from Street Fighter, and it goes with everything. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know what. Let me find a. I don't want to watch like a 10-minute video of Halo. Okay, hold on, let me find another thing. Was everything. All right. So what's going on, guys? Are you going to Pilates? Oh, was it? Here we go.
Dylan!
Watch.
You son of a bitch.
Remember Guile's theme from Street Fighter? You can put it with anything.
That's awesome. I know.
Hold on. There was one that was really good that was
What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils? Huh?
Okay. So there's a really good one. There's one from the Fresh Prince. And it was remember the time when Will was getting hustled at the pool hall? And
Let's
hold on.
Playing random clips.
Yeah. Well, we got about 10 minutes left in the show.
Okay.
You guys remember when Uncle Phil was Pool Shark? This is one of the best episodes of Fresh Prince, by the way. Where Will was getting sharked, and then Uncle Phil goes in there, and Uncle Phil was pretending to be horrible at pool.
Mm-hmm.
But he actually was like really good at playing pool. This is like my favorite episodes, yeah. So this one is good. How about another one, Uncle Phil? Here we go.
Now you owe me $400.
All right.
Uncle Phil, can you just pay him and let's
In the ante.
Okay.
How
I can
much?
play the song.
Yeah,
Say
hold
a
on.
nice round figure like $100 a ball.
$100 a ball?
That's right,
for
Uncle Phil.
Okay. $100 a ball.
You got yourself a game.
Jeffrey? Break out, Lucille.
Jeffrey, break out Lucille. Then Phil, Uncle Phil, runs the table. Oh, look how well behaved he is today. Anyways, so yeah, Guile's theme goes with everything. It's such a funny thing. They put so many different epic moments and TV and stuff, and that song is just Pretty good.
I could be doing anything.
That's one of the best, one of the better punishments. Like, oh, he's so well behaved today. Watch. Used to be.
Afraid of both of us
Hey.
now, not just one.
Hey. So it's tone. Hey. Hey. And also they said, like, don't pet a dog when he wants you to pet him. Only whenever, like, he's like, pet me. No, it's okay. Only when you want to. You guys remember he was never able to do this. Look how calm he is. They've hypnotized our dog.
Oh.
Apparently this guy that trained the dog whisperer or worked with him.
Yeah, worked with him. And Caesar Milan is always in the ranch just trying to hone his skills. This Martin guy. I believe him.
Hey, buddy.
Trained 15,000 dogs, and I believe him.
Look, you guys on the stream, he was never able to do this. He's been here for like a whole minute. Okay, now he ran off.
No.
He basically like grew up very quickly. They drugged him. He kind of looks a little drugged. They loaded him up with like the sodium pentothal, truth serum. He's just like,
I have a nose left.
yeah. Yeah, do you see that on the Uncle Phil? The strike knocks 4 balls on the break. Yeah, exactly. Jeffrey, break out Lucille. All right. So anyways, ideal setups down here, not really going to get. Looks like we are supporting near the open. This might actually not sell off today. I don't like the B setup with volatility. I'm still going to chill. This is the area of interest I care about. But I'll take whatever 7K and be cool with it today. Before I get out of here. Well, actually, we got about 5 more minutes. A couple sales. I think the Apex sale ended. Let me double check. Hold on. There was a 90% off Apex. It either ended yesterday or is it still going on? Let me double check. It's not even on here. Let me make sure he puts it on here. Let's do this really quick. We have a FundedNext sale, which is the 40% off no DLL. It's the rare sale they ever do with the no daily loss limit. You get up to 6 accounts with that, and they are 40% off on top of that. So this is really essentially for the next 5 days. Again, these are the accounts you can just, there's no activation fee, no monthly fee. You can just get them and use them whenever, as long as you keep them active. And pass them whenever you want, whenever conditions are good. And the no DLL lets you scale them pretty heavily. This is huge. I got big payouts from them. The biggest payouts I've gotten from prop firms are from FundedNext in the first couple months I was trading with them, because no DLL allows me to scale them very fast. And my first payout can be big, so it's half of your total balance, and there's 100% split, which is even better. What else we got going on? 30% off Tradeify, 80% off pass one get one on ETF. The static accounts, DTF accounts are all pretty good. 80% off and pass one get one free is really cool. So you pass one, you get a second one free. And take profit is still 40% off. So this is what we got going on here. That's the big deal. Apex makes you explain your strategy and agreement. So I met with Apex last night and I told them they need to get rid of that and make sure that they give completely non-subjective rule sets for the traders. And they were like, we're working on creating more communication between us and the traders to help fix the image that, we don't pay out or whatever, because we do. They're like, we have more payouts than any other firm in history, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to actually, sort of like jump in and try to supervise some things out there and maybe help you guys see if they can get some changes going on. Oh. Look how well behaved he is. Where are you going? I mean, today.
Yeah.
Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Oh yeah, bring him in like 10 minutes. Like in 10 minutes, like after I do my intro. Yeah, bring old Pickle by. Pickle. Good boy. Sit. Hey, sit. Here, come. Okay. Yeah, come in like 10 minutes maybe. Yeah. All right, guys. Get ready to get out of here. Go for a walk so you guys can chat with iDoc. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here in a little bit. Gotta get ready for my Funded TV, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. Let me give you guys the link for the show. They're gonna start doing the giveaways almost like right at the start. I think like right when we start is when they're gonna do the giveaways from out. Everybody go here. Click this. I'll be live in just a little bit on my Funded TV. Today, I'll be looking for A+ setups. Again, bull zone support, bear zone support. This area, I'm just waiting for that to happen. You get 100 days, 100% at FundedNext is 30 trading days. That's it. Just you have to trade 30 days in a row, 30 active trading days, benchmark days, whatever. So you can even flip the account to have a count. So the idea is you have to just get your profit target number of days traded, and after day 30. After 5 days, you can get a payout, but after day 30, you can get all of it. Before day 30, you can get half of the balance. So if you have a 100K balance, you can take 50K out on day 5, which is really cool about it. Can I make sure Apex has clear standards on move PA to Funded? Yeah, I told them if we're gonna work with them, they're gonna do what we want, and we won't work with them. And so they're like committed to communicating better with the community. Look, the mentality of Apex is they're too big to care. This is what I gathered, but we're gonna make them care. They're gonna listen to us. Slowly but surely, we'll change the culture there. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Join me on my Funded TV for lunch money with Matt, and we'll be live in a bit.
To